Alright, so I'm gonna assume that I'm like properly live. Because there's always like... Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I'm properly live because there's always delay between like when I hit start streaming on OBS and then when I actually go live on Twitch. It's like a 5 to 15 second delay. Like, not a big deal, but hoping I'm live. Thanks, Maru, for handling the intro for me. Anyway. Oh boy, it's been a real journey setting up the Wii today. I was getting so many disk reading errors. And it's been behaving for about the last 5 minutes, so I hope it doesn't get more upsetty spaghetti, but anyway. Hi! Happy Saturday! How are you, Maru? As you can tell, I'm already in existential mode, even though I just started! Stream has been going for... let's see, how long? Come on, Stream Manager, you wanna load, please? The stream has been going for... Stream Manager is broken. It says stream has been going for 0 minutes. Well, okay, stream has been going for about like 2 minutes, and I'm already in existential mode. 1 minute. Hi, Sampleton. Thanks for the assist there. Something's attacking me. All right. How are you, Sampleton? Oh dear god, no, don't tell me I'm going to make this jump again. I do have to make this jump again. I literally could not make it last night. Or last week. I'm doing well, Sampleton. Thank you for asking. You are Penguin? Okay, Maru. Hi, Numpty! Also, F for Inkling Chaos. I did increase the cooldown on basically all sound. Not even basically all sounds. I did. I've said this a bunch of times, but I did decrease the cooldown, or increase. I'm sorry, the cooldown on all sound bits, and I did also lower the volume on all of them. I've said this many times throughout the week, but it kind of got to the point where like people were just kind of spamming them, or I think at some points using them intentionally to cut me off in the middle of a sentence, which is fine a lot of the time, but then it kind of started to get to a point where like if I was talking to someone, not just like babbling the nonsense that usually comes out of my mouth, like I'm actually having a conversation with someone, people would purposely play sound bits, I think, to interrupt me, which I found a little bit rude in the context that like I'm saying something to someone, not just babbling the mumbo jumbo that comes out of my mouth daily. But anyway, how is everybody? And I do actually have a very funny story to tell. So Maru, yesterday or earlier you said Maru. Yes, earlier you said like I told you I always have OBS open, right? Because I'm kind of I use OBS for a lot of things, not just to stream. And yesterday, so I had it open, and I was about to close it, right? And I hit exit, and it said, "Are you sure you want to close OBS? It's still like recording." And my soul absolutely left my body. I was like, "Have I been streaming for the last 4 hours by accident?" And so I was like, oh my god! And it turned out I had just been recording my screen for 4.5 hours. Thank goodness for that, because like I said, I thought I was streaming and I was like, oh my goodness. I was like doing like stuff in like my bank account in those few hours. I'm like, was I streaming my bank account? Dear god. Never intended to be rude when using the Inklings. Yeah, no word. Like I'm not kind of pointing fingers specifically at anyone. It was just like into the point where it was just a little bit too easy to spam them too, and like it's not that I wanted to take away the right to like spam and like cause chaos. I did just kind of lower the volume on a lot of them too, because it was to the point that they're very loud and really distracting to me.
a sudden and brutal attack against the British Empire.
Okay, so where is this stupid thing? Hi, Dex. Where is the spirit? It's somewhere in here. Sad. Oh, and thanks, Sampleton, again. You were testing out the sounds with me a couple days ago, right, when I was rebalancing the audio. So it turned, I guess it's in that building. I'm not sure if maybe I have to go through that building to from the bottom. So I'll keep going for now. I'm gonna ignore that one. But yes, please, nobody, I'm not, it's not like I got, like, mad at anyone and I was like, I'm punishing everyone! It was kind of more just like a, just kind of something I'd been feeling all around, because I do want to keep the sound bits free, and, like, I don't want to make people pay bits for them, that's stupid. But it's like, when I started doing the sound bits, it was like there were a lot fewer people kind of, like, in chat regularly, which means a lot fewer people, like, if one person spams, it's not a big deal, but then as soon as there's 5 people that spam, it's like, it's not pointing fingers at any individual person, it's just that, like, well then the spam, there's like the spam modifier, like, people per, spam per person, you know? So, that is kind of why I globally lowered the volume and increased the cooldown a little bit, because I want to keep them free for max chaos. Understand? Yeah, thanks for being chill, guys. Hot spring. Okay, but, I need the thingies! This is not helpful! Is there fall damage in the game? No. I need the, let me in. Ooh! Midna, help! There we go. Who would ever be so stupid to give you bits? Yeah. I know, right, Maru? Idiots, all of them. Dum-dums. Big pea brains. Right. Hi, Kevin! Kevin, you're here before. There was big F's in the chat for you last time. You showed up literally about a minute at, like, not even a minute, a second after I ended stream, which was big oof. Can I go through here? Okay, cool. I need water. So I can't get into these buildings through the door because doors are dumb. What's a better way to go? You just woke up! Buddy, it's 3 p.m. When did you go to bed? Like, 10 a.m.? Whoa! Oh, I already went up here before. Yeah, I've already been up here before. Ooh, looks like I can climb up here, though. Wait, was this? I think this is where I just was. Oops. 6 a.m. Oh, okay, okay. Guess that's valid that you just woke up. Honestly, I'm really impressed by people who can, like, stay asleep when it's bright out, because I have a What? I have a very hard time staying asleep if it's bright out. If you want to go outside, we'll have to climb from up here. Don't you think? Okay, Binda, I'm kind of, like, hello? I'm still doing shit. Bam! Bam! Can I attack it? Midna, stop laughing. How do I... Oh, I guess I can just push it? Oh, pfft. No! Oh, Jesus. Ah! Bam, you did. I don't really have windows. Oh. Well, that's a whole different kind of sad, I guess. At least, I don't know about you, but for me, I like having, windows. I do very much like light. Alright, so I was not expecting to, fall through the ground there, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, the controls on this game, I struggle with them. So, whoa, what does turbo mean? Alright. Numpty, you have a little badge next to your username that says turbo. What does turbo mean? Because you have the Ditto Nuggy, which, yeah. But I don't know what turbo means. Can't jump up there? Okay. Turbo means no adverts. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, looks like I can climb from here. No? Okay, I can climb from here. Can I... Oh! Genius. Flammable. Oh boy! Are we gonna set everything on fire in here? Watch me change my badge from 2 to 1. Number 1! Mars number 1! Mars number 1! I wish I had a foam finger right now. That I could just be like, hello, Mars number 1! Huh. Oh! You did. Hey! How did you survive that? You did. They split up Prime, which had no ads when it launched, but Twitch decided to split them up again, so I gotta pay for Prime and Turbo. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. That's silly. But money. Just lines. Okay, yeah, you guys. I have a foam finger right now. An obscenely large foam finger. It's like the size of a body. It's like the size of a small child. Alright. Looks like I can go... No. Yeah, I'm still struggling quite a bit with the controls on this game. It's getting better for sure, but it's still challenging. Oh! Am I trapped? Oh. What? Did I just trap myself? Oh, thank goodness. That was a close one. So... No, that leads out. A small child. So your size? No, I consider myself more of a large child. Can I go in? That's not a window. Ah! Darn wolf paws, I don't have thumbs. I can't get into buildings. And I can't just butt my head through the door. Because wolves definitely aren't strong enough for that. Not at all. Still not sure how to get this one. The only thing I can imagine is either there's a way to dig in, or I have to head through some... Oh! Secret passage. What? Hey, no, let me in. More of a standing goose than a business goose. I am standing right now. What the heck? I don't think I'd make a very good business person. In all honesty. What? is it not working? Huh? Okay, let's break these pots real quick so I can pick up some hearts again. Wait, no, don't disappear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, where is it? You know you're small when you're grown as adult and still buy from the kid sections because they're the only clothes that fit. Also, like, hey man, I'm not complaining. Kids' clothes is significantly less expensive. Oh, it's not on that side of the room. I'm on the wrong side of the room. It's here. It's this thing. Wait, no, that was it before. I think I had to knock it off the wall, I guess. What about Unfinished Goose? Untitled. Untitled Goose Game? I am that goose, honestly. I'm just as chaotic. I think you'd do great. I doubt it. Oh, hello, Crouching Monkey, Hidden Hippo. I don't know why I went... Has anyone ever seen Avatar The Last Airbender? I said hippo the same way that the hippo dude says it. He goes like, hippo. If you guys have talking in a deep voice on your bingo board, time to cross that out. Where did the hole... What hole did I come out of? But that's why I got fat again. When I lost weight, I could fit into a boy size 14. See, this is the real reason to lose weight. Not because you want to look good, but because you want to buy children's clothing and save money. This is the true big brain strat. Okay, for realsies, which hole did I come out of? Don't turn this into a lewd joke. Is it from here? That's a fire! How did I get into the building? From here? Oh. I was yelling and screaming, like, which hole did I come out of? For no reason. But yeah, speaking of, like, wearing children's clothes, like, I don't know, if you're just buying t-shirts or whatever, different. But then, like, you know, when you can get sports clothing, like, holy shit, you save a lot of money if you go to, like, Nike shops or whatever, you know? Okay, there's, like, a cluster of 3 over here. I'm gonna get those first. Wait, what? I passed it. Oh, okay, so... I figure out how to get in the building. I'm gonna comment on that on my Facebook. Women seem to be able to want to shop in the kids section. Doesn't do much for my manly ego to fit into boys' pants. Eh. Being manly is overrated, honestly. Gender's fake. Doesn't exist. Can I break through this, perhaps? No, that ain't it. Maybe there's somewhere I have to dig. That's a dead end. Manly ego is overrated. Being manly, period, is overrated. I will never be accused of being manly. And that's fine with me. That's awesome. You know, in a very typical boomer sense, like, haha, who else? Raise your hand here if you have a father that is a product of a toxic masculinity. Hi, Riffzone! How goes it? Long time no see, bud. How are you? How do I get into the building? Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! I don't even know where they are! It's like, clearly somewhere... Wait, no! No, 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 it's further. It's like... Huh? Where is it? I don't even understand. Good. Glad to hear you're good. I'm having a bit of a crisis by not understanding where to go in this puzzle. It's okay, I'll figure it out. Puzzles shouldn't be too easy to figure out off the bat anyways. Very toxic boomer, man. Yup. Yup. And I mean, Maru, you might feel me on this a lot more than, you might feel me on this a lot. I lost my train of thought. Oh, Asian fathers, man. A whole different whole different beast. Where the hell do I go? I'm kind of failing to even understand. How do I look at the map bigger? I'm kind of failing to even understand like whether it's above or below me. Let's take a look around. I suspect we already went through there. Road rage was always the worst. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Like... My father loves to backseat drive, and it's so irking, because I'm like, I'm the one driving! I don't care if you don't like what I'm doing or not, but you nagging me is only gonna, like, put us in danger, because if you yell at me whilst I'm driving, it's hard to concentrate, and if it's hard to concentrate, what if we, like, crash or something? And a lot of the times, like... He'll be like, you didn't come to a full stop, and I'm like, so you do know what a stop sign is. You admit that you know what a stop sign is, because I've never seen you stop at a stop sign at all. Full stop or not. Kakariko is confusing on the first go. Yeah, I kind of wish that the little map down at the, and like, you know, the map on the UI right here showed depth, what's the word? Height a little bit better? Because again, I am having a bit of a hard time understanding what's above and what's below me. I can remember riding along with my great-grandpa. He was a backseat driver and half blind. Not a good combination. What are you waiting for? Go! Oh, the car's coming, Grandpa? Yeah, I know, right? Like, a banned backseat gamer, yeah. It's just that, like, specifically, like, recently, actually, I, like, pulled into a parking spot, and, like, I pulled forward too far, and I was about, like, but I was gonna adjust, because I wasn't really fully in the spot anyway, and, like, before I had even put the car in park, he was like, you did a bad parking job, why are you so far forward? I'm like, and I literally told him, like, I'm not done, I'm gonna adjust. And then he was like, he got mad at me, and I'm like, why are you acting like I'm the one that lost my temper? I was telling you that I'm still, like, adjusting. I didn't yell, you're the one who started yelling. Man. Not meaning to, like, air my dirty laundry or anything, but I was pretty unamused. I was like, bitch, the car is literally not in park. I am still driving. How do I... I don't know where to go. Car riders... Passengers is the word. Bruh. Example, then did you forget passengers? Nice-oo. Okay. We're gonna go back in here real quick. Because I kind of... Wait, yeah! I think I have to be inside this building still. Maybe I should have kept going up. My 8-year-old nephew is a hella backseat gamer. Bruh. Yeah, I really... Again, like I always say, please no backseat gaming unless I ask for it. Because if I'm stumped, like, I have no real issues with, like, asking for a little bit of help or, like, using a guide if I'm really stumped. But, like, please do not just suddenly, like, offer. Like, I hate that. I hate that when people just, like, unsolicitedly give you answers. Unsolicitedly? Or is that a word? But, like, without like, solicitation, they just, like, give you help. And I'm like, no! Stop! Where'd it go? There was literally one here. Oh, I guess I can go in the hole. Backseat 3D modeling, though. Always great. Thanks, Maru. Hate it, too. Yeah. Yeah. No! Okay. That's the first one of the day, guys. having real issues with it about 45 minutes ago. Oh, I also forgot. The death count needs to... There we go. Master death count. I didn't die at all last week? Bonkers. Alright. Indeed. Well, let's just hope, again, it doesn't become unbearable because... I mean, unless it starts happening literally every minute. Whoa! I just... what did I do? Oh! Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not going to stay here with you. I'm getting out. How do I... help! Help! Mom! Mother! Stop dashing! Just enter the hole! No, I have to crawl! It doesn't auto... Sorry, that was a lot. There's a lot of panic coming out of my mouth. We can also ignore the fact that I literally just said crawl in the hole. Also, Numpty, your hydrate or dihydrate from like 5 minutes ago, here it is. Here's the water asthma, everyone. Dex, here's your hydrate or dihydrate. Everyone can cross hydrate or dihydrate off your bingo boards. And if anyone wants to play bingo. As romantic as this is, her idea of romance is scary. What? You know, you gotta throw some fire into the relationship, you know? Like, fire is a symbol of passion, and something passion is the spice of life. I don't know. Dex, take it easy, bro. Dex? Don't make me add a cooldown on the channel point redemptions, dude. Posture check? I'm already standing. Okay, we're almost there. Wait, it says I still have 4 left, but there's only 1 on the map. Nani? Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know how many that was, but I'm just gonna do 1 long asthma. Ready? Oh, that was a lot of water. That was a lot of water. Oh, too much water, actually. Okay. Welcome to Love Advice with Penguin. Yeah, man. Oh. I give great relationship advice. So, 2 truths and a lie with Penguin? Or maybe just 3 lies? No. Also, don't burn the house down, though. But see, that's how you show true commitment. Burning the house down! Do not push me off. Do not push me off, a-hole. Where's the bitch? Come here. There he is. Penguin! No! Oh, okay, hold up. Numpty! There we go. If someone has, Penguin greets viewer by screaming on their... Numpty, do you have that on your bingo board? Were you baiting me? Oh, okay, go in the... That's not a hole? Is that a rock? That's a very hole-looking rock. Okay. You do have it on your bingo board. Boo. Anyway, I was thinking, so I gotta come up with better rewards for the bingo board, yeah? I was thinking, what if someone had, like, it's like a stamp card system. Like, you win X number of bingos, I'll make a Nuggy emote just for you. I mean, Numpty, you already have one, but Numpty, you could get another Nuggy emote just for you. Cause, like, I was like, hesh, I don't know, I mean, like, giving subs, or that's kind of, also, like, money, and, like, other shit. But, you know, getting a emote's not too bad, is it? How do I get up there? Am I not supposed to go up there? Oh no, Penguin needs a pro gamer big brain moment for a chance of bingo for me. I was accidentally pro gamer just now by burning the building down. Does that count? No. Okay. Where is it? Oh. No wonder this looked different. I can dig. I'm pea brain. And I know that's on the bingo board too. I was planning on updating it this morning with a couple of more things. But I was actually surprisingly busy this morning. So I will update it in time. Hey! I'll update it in time for next week. Where is it? So I'm still missing 3. How is that possible? But there's none left on the on the map. Huh? Unless they're at another part of Kakariko? Because I'm in the main area. Maybe... Oh, okay. Whee! No fall damage. Whee! No fall damage. Maybe it's through here. Because it looks like there's more to Kakariko than where I've already been. Because at least for this section, I found all the spirit piece things. Whatever they're called. The light boys. Oh, there's another one up there. Looks like the path's impassable, but I can't get you up it. But I... Ah, Inkling. Goodbye. I just wanted to say hi. Okay, goodbye, Ripson. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice seeing you again. And thanks for the Ditto Nuggies in the Discord, by the way. You know, no one posts enough Ditto Nuggies in Discord anymore. Like, the can I get a Ditto Nuggie in chat is like kind of only a half a live channel, and that makes me upset. And here's your hydrate or dihydrate. Okay, anyway, but more Ditto Nuggies. Come on, guys. There's like... Ditto Nuggie is the best emote just around in the world. Obviously. He comes out from digging and Midna sits on his back very forcefully. I know, right? Wolf Link probably has some serious back problems. So there are... Okay. So Midna can help us get up it. I'm sorry. Midna, what did you just say? You literally said you would help me get up it. Oh. Gimme. Oh, wait. Oh! Wait, that's a Goron? That was kind of scary. I'll make sure to drop a Ditto Mun. Yes, more Ditto Nugs. Very important. Why do I have to stand guard? The ladder's destroyed, so it's not like any humans will come up. What's with the elders? If we have a problem with the human... If we have a problem the humans can help with, we should ask. It's better than suffering for the sake of pride. I don't know whose this man's is, but he's spitting straight facts. Chad, you don't understand this command. It's a very important one. It's when I rage quit or start over a song in Project Diva because I'm like, no, I can do better. It's called Chad. Okay, come here, assholes. Alright, you got me there, bud. Okay, you got me there again. Man, the controls. There we go. I was having a hard time actually, like, properly like Z targeting on one of them. Okay. Onwards. I feel like I'm probably just gonna come up against a bunch of enemies, maybe some rolling rocks down this hill. You know, actually, kind of speaking of Chad, is there like a male? Is there like a... What's the male version of Karen? Because it's not Chad. So what is the male counterpart of Karen's? Does anyone know? Struggles with controls. Mark your bingo cards! I'm glad people are actually playing bingo. It brings me much joy. Wait. Oh, I bet... What happens if I roll these? No! Not no. Up. Can I, like, dig or something? So, the rolling the rock was just for fun. I'll allow it. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Ooh, there's something spewing down there. Will I die? Oh. Trial by fire, am I right? Everyone play bingo and bring the penguin joy. Yes, bring me joy. What is this? How do I play this? I press A to howl. Okay, I understand now. Ah, let me start over. It's not hard. I doubt I'm gonna get bingo. One of the things I've never heard on stream. Well, you can bait me into saying it. No! Ah. It's hard to go just one. Is there a better way to do this? Is there a better way to do this other than like I'm just following the instructions. I'm using the nunchuck with the joystick to change the pitch and then holding A to howl. Is there a better way to do this? Directional buttons might be. Am I allowed to do that? I can't do that with the Wiimote. It has to. New Guitar Hero is weird. I know, right? Shit's bonkers. Okay. Look at his head go. The furry. No, no, please, not the furries. No. Ugh, I've seen people just hold howl and change pitch up and down, and this makes the blue bars appear, and you follow them around too. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just holding howl, and then I'm just using the analog sticks. Like, it's still not working too well. Because, like, it's hard to get it to... It's like, if you hold it down... If you only do one flick, though, it doesn't change. You have to hold it. Yeah. This is hard. Oh, okay, I have a new strategy. So, when you just let go, it's in the middle, so... that wasn't the strategy. Oh, okay, I was closer that time. I did it! I did it! I did it! I'm so good at games! Yeah, just like hold right, because in this it always defaults back to center. That's why. That's how to do it. Okay. Pro gamer indeed. Hi Eon, how's it going? You came in at the most pog moment. How are you doing? Okay, I'm out of breath. Even when you know how to do it, it's still bleh sometimes. Yeah. It's really bleh. I kind of just like wish like I mean it didn't take me that long to figure out that it like resets to center, so I don't actually have to if I want to go back to center I just let go and then I only have to hold up or down really. It didn't take me that long to figure out, but still annoying. Rather the wolf just play the ocarina. Yeah. Worked out. I am in pain. Oh boy. Was it leg day? Arm day, core day, what day? Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Oh, this is the oh, this is the shadow dude. Oh, okay. All right, neat. Ooh, we got a wolf on the map. Nice. Okay. Well, anyway. How do I close the map? There we go. Oh, wait, there is a thingy here around here. Somewhere near here. It looks like I'm almost on top of it. There it is. Come here, asshole. It's funny, when it was Link's Awakening, it was me screaming, "Come at me, asshole." And now it's, "Come here, asshole." Oh, it's, I get hearts from that too. I never noticed that before. Can I keep going? Is there more? Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's gonna hurt me. Oh! Excuse me, sir. That was not very nice. Are we almost at Goron City? Also, I'm gonna sit. I've been standing literally for the entirety of stream, which has been about 43 minutes so far. So I'm gonna sit for a little bit, and then I'll probably have to stand up again soon because we're gonna have motion control stuff. Ah, my spine. Sacrificing nuggies to the Nug God. Praise the Almighty of Nugs. I am the King of Nugs. Go down, drop. Is that a gap? What the heck? Oh, that's a monster. Okay, okay. Well, come here, a-holes. Where's the third one? Wait, so there's 4. I was like, yeah, why didn't that one... So I have to do 2 and 2. Well... Where's the last one? I don't see him. I have to either do 2 and 2 or 1 and 3. There. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's a maze! Two and 2. Alright. Or it's not a maze, but he was in like a cage. Okay, 2 and 2. Bam! I really, really like how these, like, little, enemy encounters are puzzles. I really like that. Like, very, very simple maths puzzles, like trying to figure out, because if you leave one alive, then it'll bring the rest back. But then if there's still 2 alive, it's not like a timer that it's like, oh, well, a minute has passed since you defeat another one, so one of the 2 will roar and bring it back. It's only if there's 1 left. So I think that's a very cool, like, simple math puzzle, honestly. You come at me. Whoa, he failed. Where is he? Ugh, come here, a-hole. Come at me, asshole. Where are you, asshole? You did, son. What? You did. Nice, that's not the traditional way to do it? Do you mean the monster puzzle just now? Because I also could have imagined that there's like a way to corner all 4 of them because they did follow me, but... Oh! What? 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 Oh, oh, why is it raining rock fire? Fiery rocks? Oh, Mom! Eon redeemed hydrate. Alright, here's your water, Asmer, Eon. You ready for this? The intention is for you to kill the 1, then the 3. Yeah, that makes sense because the 1 was fenced off, but I think it's because since I got lucky with just like the AI behavior that second, like, that's what I was planning on doing originally, killing the 1 in the corner that I saw behind the edge and then going back for the what? going for the other 3, but since one of them followed me, I just kind of got, I think I just got lucky with how the AI moves. I mean, sure, I'm a pro. I could pretend I meant to lead that thing over, but it's fine. Okay, how do I get up? Oh, can I climb this? Hello? Hello? Come on. So it looks like I'll be able to get through that way when I'm a human again. But how do I get up? So, okay. I'm not gonna head back. I'm just gonna go up here so I can get a better, like, point of view. Oh, it's gonna start raining rocks on me. Huh? Mom, help! How do I get up there? How do I get up there? How do I? I'm scared. Ah! Did he just get? Oh, I thought he got crushed by rocks and be like, "Yo, get fucked." Bruh. Well, death counter goes up. Which one of my stream games is my favorite? Of all time, or like right now? Well, guys, you can cross off dying off your bingo board. Sir, again! Fool me! That was me being dumb. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Or no, fool me once, shame on— oh, okay, never mind. Fool me twice, shame on me, I guess. I bet Midna can help me from up there. Just mention one so I can get bingo. Maru, this is where you made your mistake. You shouldn't have mentioned you needed that for bingo. I'm just teasing. Okay. Gotta be Splatoon! I just like playing Splatoon too much! Why do I have to stand guard at the dead end of the bottom of a cliff like this? Wait a second, have they tucked me out of the way because they think I'm useless? I'm not useless, you're useless. Oh, I literally saw it! And I ran right into it. Bingo! Yo! Ho! Mario got bingo! Pog, guys, pog. Wait, ah! No! Here's your pog nuggy. Post it. Post the Discord. Here's. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh no. What? How dare it? Again. I fell for the same thing. I was hoping I could make it before it actually, like, went, but... Right? Now! But congrats, Mario. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud. Very, very proud indeed. Also, Mario, post a screenshot to Discord, and then, you know, oh no! I think I'm gonna try and do that thing where it's like, hey, if people get, let's say 5 bingos, you get a custom nugget emote. What if people are like, but I don't want a nugget emote, that's cursed, and purposely don't play bingo? Like, my friend thinks that, one of my good friends thinks that the nugget emotes are probably one of the most cursed things he's ever seen. So, needless to say, I ended my friendship with him. Pog nuggies, how could they ever be cursed? They are blessed. Where do I go? Am I really expected to go up here? This is horrifying. Oh, thank you, Midna. Ah. Okay, I see one dude flying over there like a bitch. Probably. Oh! Come into my range, bruh. Ah! Psh, what? Another fumarole? And once again, it is in the worst possible place. I suppose the path is impassable now. Oh, this looks like a hot spring. Are you kidding me? Can I get some F's in the chat, please? Eaten alive. I know. That's not a friend, it's an enemy. A nuggamy. Nuggy enemy. Eee, indeed. Oh. Sass commit. Axe. Fraud? What? That's an amazing username. Thank you for follow. Oh, that was kind of flat. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Also, can we talk about the actual bullshit that I'm all the way back here? Please, I call Max bull. What? Okay, I have to stand up again for this because I can't tilt my monitor far down enough for there, because there's slight glare on it. Because there's light coming into the window, so it's like I always have to be standing kind of above the monitor. Like, I have to be looking down at the monitor, so I have to stand up again. Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Sass, commit, axe, fraud. Okay, I was just making sure I was reading that correctly. Here to see if you guys have seen Sass because he took Dex's heart and Nuggy money. What? Nuggy money? Like your lunch money, but like your nugget lunch money? That's bullying! We don't take bullying around here, unless it's me bullying Sampleton. But yeah, let's get some F's in the chat. Dex lost their nugget lunch money. So it looks like I am supposed to go down here, though. Oh, I got lucky and got 2 of them. Come here! I hate the little guys.
And brutal attack against the British Empire.
Okay, there's another one somewhere here. There he is. Gonna corner the mofo. Hey! No! Are the rocks targeting me? What's 6 plus 1? 7. I almost typed in 8, like P-brain. My own inability to do basic things hurts me. Sergeant is daddy. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to stream. Here's your inkling noise. I'm not crying. You're crying. Alright, I'm not gonna fall for this for a 10th time. Where is it? No, it's around the next corner. But how's it going? How's it going, Sergeant? Hello? How do I get past? Oh, I just have to stick to the wall. No! Okay, let's not. If I hadn't gotten hit by that first meteor over here, I would have been fine. We would have been okay. We would have been golden. We would have been Gouda. Man, this is my failure right now is honestly bringing me much joy. I'm entertaining myself with my own, like, death. Nope. I literally, like, stopped, and then I think I jittered the remote a little bit. No! Oh! No, no! Get down! I don't know where that a-hole came from, but, Have you guys seen my cousin Daddy Sergeant? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say the same as Sampleton on that one. Sampleton. Can't say that I have. Okay, let's not get blown back by that gust. Now is the hour! Okay. Only daddy here is Nug Daddy. Yeah, there can only be one. The meteors! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna brute force them. I'm not gonna even try and use Midna to attack them. Brute force, Z target, and ah! Where's the last one? Okay, well that guy was coming for me. Alright, alright. Okay, okay. Where is the thing? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Somewhere around here. There it is. Come here, asshole. Did the meteors just stop? Oh no, wait. They start and stop. Okay, okay. They're not consistent. Oh my god, that took forever. That was annoyingly difficult. As annoyingly as my voice cracking right now. Look, I'm Lonk again. So I got teleported. Nice. Oh, it's just starting to have fun. Don't forget that view's shadow. See you later. Lonk indeed. Is it just me? I think I might have said this before, but those engravings on the rock kind of look like the Sheikah designs in Breath of the Wild. Like on the shrines. The shape of, I mean, since it's a rock shape too. Lonk. Like honk from a goose, but lonk. Lonk lonk. Honk honk, that's not cursed. Oh dude, that texture on your face, I don't like it. Ooh, oh, not a big fan. Something about that makes my skin crawl. My name is Eldin. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow, and seeded with evil. Link, I wouldn't stand in water if I were you with boots. You're gonna get athlete's foot. You must go to those sacred I wasn't done reading! It's a party mask. I mean, yeah, but like the texture on it, that it was like pulsing. Kinda gross. Defiled. Nice, Numpty. Link? Bruh. I hate the kids. I literally hate these three kids. Colin, like the blonde kid is fine, but the other kids, I hate them. They're so annoying. Ha! See, Beth? I told you Link would save us. You are the one from Ordon whom these children spoke of? We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. Where's Impa? And this is my daughter, Luda. F for the bomb guy. The beast... I didn't know my kid's voice. The beast took us and left us to die! That's bad. The beast took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordona province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured and then... Until now, it's been like... Who's talking? Is it Renato or a nightmare? Okay, okay. Because, like, the way Colin was talking sounded a bit more adult. Do an old man voice for the kid? Yeah, which kid? Yeah, it was like a terrible dream and they couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. Yeah, this village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beasts attack, but even worse, the sudden inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now they refuse to permit us entry to their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. Makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee the village before the nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try to coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. What a perfect timing, just as the screen was black too. Just as it was fading. Oof. Alright, but twice in 1 hour, not too bad. Remember last week it started happening? Like, it happened like 5 times in the it happened like 3 times in the span of like 5 minutes once last week. That was bad. I don't want to leave all these people just to save ourselves. Come on, Link, can't you do something? Isn't there some way to make things up with the Gorons? You think that you could go into the mines and do something? Well, I am gonna. I do not know what is in the Goron minds, but surely they will soon come to understand it and right what is wrong. Do not concern yourself with me, my son. You must flee this place as quickly as you can. Alright, I'ma head out. Bye. Also, can I heal in here? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna try and head up towards the Goron area. The smallest child. It reminds me of the end of It's Muffin Time song when they promoted the Muffin game. I'll post the link. Okay. I'm scared. The smallest child, so annoying, and the girl also so annoying. All 3 of those kids are annoying. Like, Colin is only mildly less annoying.
No humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribes. The elder said no humans may pass.
Oh no! Run, run, run! Oh, right, I need the boots. I need the boots. That's how to do this.
A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you.
Oh, what a dick. Okay. Right. I have to do the test of strength. Right? To get the metal boots.
So scary, monster voice. I'm not trying to do a scary monster voice. I'm just trying to do like a Goron voice. Like a low, deep timbre. And like lots of... Sounds like I have a big belly and a very booming voice. You know?
How fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Worried about me? Oh, thank you. You trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? Is it far too it is far too dangerous, Link. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. Also, okay. Also, Numdi, need a Clips Chaos channel. Bro, we have so many channels. Also, I feel like all the channels are just like chaotic, like memes. Just with certain, you know, more specificity to certain channels. But dude, we have so many channels. Honestly, I'm trying to prune the number of channels we got around here. Okay. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please go to him, and while you're there, please let him know that his children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, are we gonna get Epona back? Horse. Oh shoot! And then there's gonna be that I believe that there's a similar thing in this game, like it was in Ocarina or Majora's Mask. Like I had to defend the milk cart with the bow and arrow and riding the horse. That was annoying. Huh. I'm always worried about Penguin to varying degrees. Oh yeah? What's the degree this time, Mario? Link, well, I'm no normal person. That is true. I can turn into a wolf. I am literally a furry. I mean, Link is. I'm not. Please return to Auradon and... Oh, okay. Okay. Second degree murder? What? Never mind. But what's the scale? How many degrees are there? If it's like 2 out of 2, yo, that's very concerning. But if it's like, you know, 2 out of 100. Epona! Hey, there's a goblin on my horse. Get off! That's my horse. Epona, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Uh-oh. No, don't run over me. Don't run over me. Oh! You're fine. It's just me. What? I was doing the arrow in that direction. What? 2020 is the year of furry what? Excuse me? I just got stomped by a horse. It's so hard to get on. Yeah, I have big issues with this game and like the... Am I supposed to drag the arrow the other way? Because I'm just... Or, not the arrow, sorry. I'm just pointing the analog stick in the same, direction that the arrow on screen is pointing me. Or maybe I just need to flick it, not hold it? Because I'm holding it. Nope, flicking it was not right either. Man, I have serious issues with this game about, like, ranges that you can stand near something and pick it up and hold it, or, like, get on. There we go. I'm so confused by how I hold on to how I'm supposed to hold on. Do I have to press A or something as well? Oh! So, I don't know if that was actually working, but I was holding A during that. Okay, well that, I just didn't go the right way. I don't even know if I need to hold A then. It's just a quick time event. Ah! This is annoying. Grr! Okay, I can do this. No! I let go too early. Got it. There we go. Thanks for Pog. Okay, well, I got my horse back. Let's go. What? You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Wow. Thanks. A compliment. Thanks. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? I'm going to finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. So whiny. Okay, so... what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to help the kids? Right. I have to go find a cart. Actually, wait, no. I am supposed to just go back to the village. First. Maru, Redeem, say something nice about yourself. I actually thought of one this morning as I was folding laundry. I fold laundry really beautifully. I'm a pro laundry folder. How do I... let me out. Oh, I have to jump the fence. Pro laundry, yeah. Mr. Link, wait! Oh no. I'm terrible at folding laundry or folding anything. Origami I'm like meh about, but like folding laundry, it's because when I was younger, I would like look at how the clothes was folded in shops. And I was like, hey, that's a really nice and beautiful way of folding. So I would literally go to shops and like pick a shirt off the shelf or something and unfold it and look at how it was folded and refold it. And then I would practice on my laundry at home until I got good. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Oko. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to the mail. I guess I do origami some. It is an exception. What is that thing? Can I run over it with Eepo? Okay, I can. Piss off. Can I attack? How do I get back to Dona? Okay, I'm going the correct way. You have laundry left. You have clothing left in the washing machine. Yikes. Get the dry. Get the dry in lawn dry. That's so funny. You did. You did. It's fun just running into them. Also, it's time for some eating ASMR, or not ASMR, but it's time for people to check eating on stream off the boards. I got me chocolate. Oh, this bitch is coming for me. How do I open this? I'm having a tough time over here. Jesus. Why can I not open this candy wrapper? Give me the chocolate! Oh, he can't hit me up here, lol. What? What? Literally just as I said he can't hit me, lol. Me chocolate. Is it like Me Undies, their sponsor? Thanks for double bingo! Yo, big pog. Campbell just got double bingo, man. Damn it, I closed the tab and that was the one thing I was thinking would never happen. Sorry, bud. There's a big oof on that. She thought I can't hit her. It didn't hit me the first time! Was it an illogical conclusion to come to? Double bingo, is that even legal? It's like a double homie. What? Oh! The sensor bar just fell. Hold on, let me fix it. You don't care. Yeah, you already got your emote because you're special. Numpty took the pay to win route. Imagine that people were like, actually did pay to win for bingo. That'd be kind of ridiculous. F for sensor bar, I know, right? Like, because I have it taped with some very loose tape to the top of my monitor. Because I don't want to, I'm using like, paper tape. Because I don't want to use tape, otherwise my monitor will get sticky. You can buy individual fields on the bingo field with microtransactions. Yeah. Pay 99 cents to automatically always be able to cross, like, off your bingo board. Every time you have it. I don't remember what's on the board, but... Link? Whoa, it is you, Link. You're safe and sound. You're closed. What happened to you, lad? Come quick, inside. I don't know why he's got like a southern twang, but that's who he is now. I see, so the young'uns are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Renato's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me, my little girl, Ilya, is she with the rest of them? Ilya's with the rest of them, right? Yeah, about that. Ilya's dead. Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. The Link. I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. $10 for a line, 35 for bingo. Yeah. Yeah, guys, pay the 35 bucks right now to get automatic bingo. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see, so Renato told you that. Well, it's true. I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earn their trust with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but you can promise that you absolutely, positively not disclose it to anyone. That you cheated and used metal boots? Good, alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. Link, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contest. The secret steroids. Yes. Secret steroids indeed. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping and charging goats. You want to hear more? Okay. Okay. Is sumo canon? It is now. Is Japan in Hyrule, or did they invent sumo on their own? I'm gonna have to go with the latter on that one. Oh, look at the Triforce on my hand. Ooh! Ooh, okay, this is an adult stream now. Shirtless Link. Hey, he actually has nipples in this game. Okay. I think? Is that what it was? Come at me, big boy! Okay. Oh, I have to spam A. Spam, spam, spam. Spam, spam, spam! Ah. Okay, this isn't hard. This isn't particularly hard. That's good to know. It doesn't involve a lot of, like, good coordination with the nunchuck and the remote. Oh, we just headbutted. I'm just button mashing A, honestly. No, 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 not today, asshole. I'm so close. No, stop turning. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, Link does have nipples in this game. He did it in Breath of the Wild, which was perplexing. You seem to understand the basics. Alright, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as you were fighting one of the Gorons. Also, is that his ass crack? I don't like that. Okay, go, go, go. Grab, 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 grab. Me first, grab. No. Grab, 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 grab. No, I need to get better at sidestepping him. No! Whoa! No. Ah! Wasn't sidestepping enough. Damn! It's like the one Batman movie where the suit had nipples. Oh boy. Okay, okay. I have to sidestep more. Okay, go, but I'm gonna charge in first time. I think I should try and sidestep every— Whoa! He sides— You can't sidestep my sidestep. That's illegal. No! Not his ass crack. Sumo wrestlers wear diapers, yeah, but like it kind of didn't really look like he was wearing anything. How do I attack again? Do I just shake the Wiimote? Smack! Smacky! Just smack him! Honestly, smacking is the strat, not sidestepping, because, like, smacking kind of blocks his sidestep. No! Ugh! No! No! You can't! No! Oh! I was shaking the Wiimote by accident. I wasn't spamming A. That one was a complete accident. Seen a lot of sumo, but I don't remember slapping the shit out of your opponent being part of them. Well, this is Zelda sumo, you know? Oh, it was so close. That last one, I wasn't button mashing A, I was shaking the Wiimote. Okay, charge in first. Oh, I was doing it again. What? Ah, man, I'm okay, again, I was shaking the Wiimote, not button mashing A by accident on that. Okay. Lol, did you guys see their shadows like whip around as it started to render? With the light. Okay, okay. Button mash. Smacky, smacky, smacky! Smack this bitch! Grab him, grab him, grab him! Whoo! I am pro gamer! Easy claps. Whoa, not too shabby, lad. Oh, with your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone. His southern twang is getting thicker. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. No, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take it with you, lad. Is it? It's gotta be the metal boots. Oops. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Just spam through the dialogue on that. Couldn't be fucked to read it. Ooh woo to you woo. Wait, okay. I have to post something to the Discord later. It's a pretty funny picture. It involves Owos. Poggers, Penguin got the iron hoots? What? Hoot hoot! Oh, woes? Oh, no woe. Bruh. Also, I wonder where... Yeah, so, I found the glowy wolf dude, right? The glowing wolf thing. He's gonna teach me the probably, it's gonna be the Hero Shade, that's his name. Iron. Like, Aaron? 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 I'm confused. Pre-sent? What? I'm so confused by what's happening in chat right now. I thought there was something. I thought that you get something also visiting the springs after bringing something. Whoa! Somebody's missing some pop culture reference. I am indeed, probably. I'm a boomer. Not a boomer. I am pea brain though. Let's go back. There you are. Okay. I knew that he was somewhere near one of the springs. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Before we begin, I must test you to ensure you mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come at me. What? Why can I not press A for the ending blow? Like... I have a big problem with this game and the trigger zones about like where you're standing and when you can like talk to someone or pick something up. Yeah, I was too close in the past, I think. It's the teacher sketch where they mispronounce the students' names. I feel like I may have seen something similar to this, but not in the specific reference of what you're talking about. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. Ooh, I can shield bash. Okay. It's time for some shield bashing. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, You must lock on with Z. Okay, I'm not gonna read the tutorial dialogue. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that did work. How? What? Been shield, but nice. How does this work? Do I have to shake the nunchuck or lock on with Z? Yeah. Do I have to shake the nunchuck? What? I mean, I thought that I just had to push the joystick forward. That's not working. What? Alright, I will take some tips on this if anyone knows what I'm doing wrong. Thrust the actual thing forward. Bruh, how was I supposed to know that I'm... I did that! It's not working! Bam! I just knocked the sensor over by accident. I'll get that later. I don't need the sensor right now. Okay, I don't know what I did differently there, to be completely honest. Perfect. Okay. Also, let me put the sensor bar back up. Sorry, bud. We should... I'm gonna add that to the bingo board, too. Sensor bar gets knocked off the top of the monitor. There you go. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills. The shield attack. Censor that monitor. Haha. You never really use it. Interesting. Monitor that sensor. Ha ha ha. Or okay, I'm gonna stop being a pea brain. I have 5 more secrets to teach you. Okay, 5 total. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain the true courage and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. Bye-bye, friend. Bye-bye, me in a past life. Yeah, okay. I kind of knew he was that wolf would be near one of the springs. Cause I think in either I vaguely remember getting like against this semi-far in the game, but it's starting to get fuzzy. Like I'm really like I said I remember things like, oh, I remembered where a heart piece was last time, and I kind of knew that this wolf would be near one of the springs, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm on my own, partially because my memory has faded and because I haven't got far in the game. I mean, if it's not the sensor that's gonna get hurt, it's gonna be her monitor. I didn't actually hit the monitor. It's actually more just like the sensor bar is like I said, taped to the monitor with very, very weak tape, paper tape. So like when I was trying to like shake the nunchuck, I think I actually shook the table a little bit. Just like, well, I wasn't even touching the table. Like I shook the ground, which shook the table, which shook the monitor, which shook the sensor bar off. I didn't actually hit the monitor. There was no hitting anything involved. Which chaos channel? Guys, This is getting hard. I don't know, man. All in all, I don't want people spamming general. That's it. Weave? Is it weave? Yeah, I guess, but... Like, it's getting hard. On one hand, I feel bad every time I'm like, can you post it, like, somewhere else? But then I'm like, oh, but where's the somewhere else? There's no way I can have a channel for everything. But also, it's still nice to have divisions, because I get really bad, like, disorganization anxiety. Where am I going? I'm supposed to go to the Gorons. This way. When in doubt, random or world decolonization network. Those are both, like, general what the fuck channels. I could discuss the Discord and DMs. It's okay. Like, I honestly think the system we have going right now works fine. It's just like, again, when people post art into general or Splatoon into general, that for sure irks me. Like, again, I'm not necessarily gonna create a channel for everything in the world. And like, I understand, like, we have a Genshin Chaos channel, but then we also have a games channel. Like, I understand that there's like contradicting stuff going on there, but it's like, Genshin was also specifically because there's a lot of people playing it right now just to make it easier, and especially if people want to mute that channel, you know? Like, I only put the, what do you call it? The trick-or-treat bot in one channel because I don't want it spamming all of them. That way, like, Eon said they muted that channel because that channel just became so much loud chaos. Which is, like, valid, so that is another reason why I try to have, like, some channel organization, just so people can voluntarily mute and unmute specific things that they do and don't want to be hearing. Because, like, hey man, if you don't play Splatoon, I can understand you would mute the Splatoon channel, because it's me and Snow and, like, Calamari and, like, Dex playing sometimes, and so that chat will explode occasionally. Dude, I'm struggling here. But yeah, I did look at some channels yesterday, like the dead ones, I deleted them completely. I am probably gonna consolidate Rat Chaos with Animal Chaos, because Rat Chaos was like a meme for Starshade in the beginning, but now it's like, why do we have two channels for this? But yeah, Numpty, don't worry about it. I got this under control, man. I have a system. I don't even know which ones are gone. That's how dead they were. Yeah, they honestly might have. The last time they spoke might have been even before you joined the Discord, Maru. Like Flower Chaos, no one had posted in it in like since July maybe. Like Drink Water should go too, honestly, but also it's such a good channel just because it's funny. Big F for fallen channels, right? I know, right? What the? Nothing ugly. There's things happening in the world that don't involve me? And Maru, you said, I have a big ego. Oh god, is he gonna oh no. Is he dead? Did Colin just die? Back away quietly. Oh, please don't give me a quick time event. I hate quick time events. Oh, he angry. Look how angry he looks. Okay, he's not dead. Oh, but he's been kidnapped. Oh, so I have to chase. Okay. Poor baby Nick Carter. Praise be Erg. Bruh, that is dark. That is so dark. this! I don't want to fight all of them. Not without the help of Midna. So how do I play this? Oh shoot! Oh shiza! So I should go kill all the little guys. What is dark? When Colin was hanging on the stick, they had him bound to the stick. I'm like, this looks like he's burning at the stake almost. Epona, turn around! Oh man, the Z targeting is not that great. No, get it back on the horse. Okay, so where's the one that has Colin? I have to keep targeting on him. That would be best, I think. Does he always stay a little bit out of my range if there's still, like, the little guys alive? Okay. But what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to fight this? Like, how does this fight work other than just, like, hitting them? Where's my horse? Minda, help! Hurry up and get him! That's not helpful! That's not helpful! Where's Colin? Oh my god. Okay, so I think fighting the little dudes honestly was kind of... Because the thing is, they could just climb back up and get back on the horse. There was no way to kill them without getting off the horse, so I think we should try and chase this guy more. Because I lost sight of this guy, too. I always hear game over. Game. Okay, I should try and target on him. Okay, yeah, I'm hitting him. Okay, so honestly, the strategy I think is just to keep an eye on him. No. Yeah. And then slash at him. No! No! Come here, asshole! He's just there. There we go. He kept getting just out of my range. Oh, and then just stay alive until I get all my speed boost back. Why is the Z targeting not helping with like piloting, like controlling Epona? Epona! Dudes! How did that miss? Like, there's so many times I swear I should have been hitting him. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Is he almost? Where is he? Where is he? Which one is he? Where is he? There he is. In the back. There we go. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. Sampleton, remember some bad news. Big F for Penguin in advance. What? What? I have to do this again? What's this? Oh, Colin just dangling there very precariously. What? Ah. How am I supposed to do that? Huh? What? What? Hi, Sophia the Good. LOL, indeed. But I'm still... What was supposed to happen? Don't tell me I have to repeat the first part of the battle, please. Thank fucking goodness. Sophia the Good, you're here at a great time. Alright, alright. So it seemed like he mirrored my movement, because I was trying to move to avoid him, but he was also moving in the same direction as me. So maybe I should just attempt to go straight, and then... Hey! That wasn't so bad! Turn around! Hey, that's that was... Sampleton, suck it. That only took me two tries! Boy! That was easier than the first part! Epic victory pose! Actually, Sophia the Good, you came at a great time. You got to catch my Pog Nuggy moment. My Pog moment. The only one so far. Oh, look at that crunchy pixelated Link face. Is everyone okay? Good. Aww. Beth, I'm sorry. You know, for shoving you. Are you mad? If she were mad, I would probably cut her head off right now with my sword. I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I need to be stronger like you, Link. Wait, is he about to die? He wasn't talking about strength like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Link, you saved me, didn't you? Well, maybe I did. You can do anything. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Link? Did the kid die? What? Bully sampled to 2020. It's not just 2020. The campaign slogan gets updated every year. And it gets a new color. It's pink. It is indeed pink this year. Join. We have a separate campaign and Discord, or not campaign. We have a separate Discord server just for bullying Sampleton. Oh boy, that'd be bad. That would be actually terrible. Okay. Now that I've helped the stupid fucking kids, man, why am I so aggro at those kids? Let's get on the horse. It's like our secret Discord to talk about Charlie behind your back. Totally not real. Excuse me. I'm telling Charlie. I'm telling. Oh, I guess I can't bring Epona up there. Whoa, that was kind of a guttural. Eee! Oh, I should put the boots on. Ooh, she's gonna tell on you. Yeah, I'm gonna be a rotten tattletale. Come at me, asshole. Oh, are you back again, human? You'll never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. You're dead, motherfucker. Oh, oh, he rolling. Also, we should save. It's been a while. And then, yeah, yeet! Yeah, I basically just yeeted him. It's been a while. Almost 2 hours since I last saved. Oh boy. Yeah! Okay. It's nice that there's enough, you can see them rolling down enough so you have enough time to equip the boots, so you can still kind of move up the mountain fast. I like how they go like as they roll down, like they're so shocked. And like not as if they were rolling down the mountain to begin with, but now they're like surprised that they are rolling. Yeeted! Okay. What? Why are they shooting arrows at me? Who's shooting flaming arrows at me? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I'm on fire! My boot's on fire! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, okay. That was needlessly stressful and I panicked a lot. Fool me 10 times. You're not gonna get me this time, mofo. Oh, they're telling on me? How dare they? No? What's happening? Oh! Nice! The invincible cutscene. I know, right? It's great. Ah! What the heck? Real tattletales, I know, right? How dare they? Whoa, this looks dangerous. No shit, Minda. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? It stopped. Stop. No, no, this is literally not what I want. I'm just trying to climb up this thing. I'll go examine that thing in a second. I just want to see if there's anything secret up here, if this is an actual pathway. Huh. Looks like I need something. Okay, so it's an actual pathway. You want me to get me this time? Oh, meteor, hold my beer. What the heck? Oh, that does damage! What was that? You can do better than that. Face the right way and go. But they're not so big. No. Gosh, I'm equipping all the things wrong. Okay. But where do I go? Oh my god. So, huh. Where do I go? So I stopped by accident pulling out the lantern. I'm so confused by where I'm supposed to be going. Ugh. How do I get up there? As a wolf, Midna helped me jump, but I'm not sure how to get up there now. Well, let's run away from the meteors first. So, like, let me get a closer look so I can... Oh, I was hoping it would take him out. Yeah, I know I'm low on hearts! We're in the double digits, boys! Meteor strikes again. Haha. Okay. Whoa, where am I? Wrong way. This way. Penguin Coco blasting off again! I'll get that Pikachu. So I'm pretty sure I have to fight the Gorons somehow. Okay, first there's gonna be a big rock coming for me. I feel the rumbles. Oh. What? What did I just do differently there? Oh, I just shielded. That's it. Oh, can I land on their back like that guy did originally? In the cutscene? Oh! Big brain! Dudes, I'm so big brain. I'm actually huge brain. I am humongous brain. Holy shit. Anyone remembers Pikachu's jukebox? Excuse me? Ooh, ooh. Pikachu had a jukebox? What? Dude. Okay, I can't see the camera clipping. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is big fun. I like this a lot. Mark it down. Penguin does big brain. Huge brain, I guess. Can I not pass this right now, maybe? Okay, let's go the other way. There's no other way. Ah! So it just took a long time. Okay. After the episodes of the first season, they would play the song from Pikachu's jukebox. What? I remember the Pokemon rap. I still can't recite the whole thing. I'm not entirely convinced this is the right way for me to be going. Yeah, as soon as I get close, it blocks itself off. Maybe I wasn't... Maybe I wasn't supposed to go up here? Oops. Actually, wait. That's not a bad idea. Do the boots weigh me down? They do! Wow! Alright, we getting somewhere. Oh! What? Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I unequipped the boots by accident instead of pressing A. No, do not push me all the way down. I need the boots. Well, I was gonna equip the boots, but... Give me heart. I get them working per air gust, but it is an extremely hot spewing from the volcanic rock formation. Yeah, but Link can take the heat, I guess. It seems like it's still... I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, that intuition came just because it was like... I mean, that's how you'd done it in previous Zelda game. Wasn't there a previous Zelda game where like you had to use it to walk through some kind of current? Like the metal boots? So holy shit, it's so dark outside my window. Is it about to pour? Okay, wait, I'm gonna take a quick break to check the weather to see if it's about to rain. No, it's like, it's only showing 10% chance of rain, but it's like dark. It's pitch black outside. Sounds about right for Ocarina. Yeah. Alright, come at me, a-holes. Oh boy. Enough! In this game in Wind Waker, it's raining and thundering here. Maybe it's coming up. Yeah. It'll travel that far that quick. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. You're little. Forgot about that. I was, didn't care much for that one when I was younger, so I forgot it easily. Oof! Ooh woo, ooh woo! I am a Goron elder. Little human. Who you call little human? Small rock. I'm called Goron. Because certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Oh, tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed unless... Unless... I have to wrestle you now? I could make an exception if you have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Yes. Do I have the, I didn't equip the boots. Uh-oh. Bingo it. A blessing in disguise. Bot in chat. I did not equip the boots before I got up here. The little rumble that Link makes when he does that. What do? I didn't equip the boots! Bruh. I just got stomped. Body's skinny, brother, and so you are too light. You do not stand a chance. Try again later, brother. Come at me, asshole. What is it? Do you want to try again, little human? Yes. You think you're tough, do you? Let us find out. I'm very tough. Look at me. I'm edgy boy. Come on. Punch him. So now this works the exact same as the last fight, as the last sumo match. Punch him. I'm gonna keep punching him. No, that didn't work. No, 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 no. No, no. Ah. Ah. I honestly hate this. I in general do not enjoy things that just like kind of require like spamming a button as much as you can in a certain period of time. Like I hate those more than quick time events. I really hate it. It's not spam to win, but still like pushing him off, you have to like hit A really rapid. You still have to like button mash A. Like, just the fact that this has that at all kind of, like, is a bit of a turn-off for me. Well, there we go. I was better with the side steps that time. I was trying to do a more aggressive strat last time where I just, like, hit him and then tried to grab him, but that didn't really work. So I was like, well, we sidestepping. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them. You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all 4 of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it, do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. Well, that's the boss fight. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do so to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Gorkoron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. Either his loincloth is a bit too gracious or he's dragon, and that's gotta be uncomfortable. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this. That's cursed, Crouching Monkey. I'm not gonna lie, that's cursed. So it's the cloth that is gracious. Because I don't see no- I cannot believe that I just went behind just to try and figure out what was happening. Did you just- I may or may not have been looking! Cursed! 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 This poor man's, I know. We're just looking at this like genitalia on stream basically. Seems like a good. So it looks like we're gonna get through a little bit of this dungeon and then like before the end of stream. Yeah, actually Twilight Princess streams are gonna be a little bit shorter for the upcoming weeks, more like closer to 2.5 hours than 3. Gonna be a bit busy on the weekends in the next few weeks. I might actually man, I kind of like daytime streams on Saturday though, because like, I mean, like European friendly time. Wow, my voice just did a weird crack thing. European friendly times, because all my I have a lot of friends that live in Europe too, and they're like, hey man, sorry we can't catch your streams. I'm like, no dudes, like really, it's bumfuck o'clock. Numpty, I cannot believe you catch some of the the weekday streams that start at 8 PM for me. It's bumfuck o'clock, but I guess like Maybe since your work is different, like your schedule lines up a bit better, but still, it's wild. Part of me wants to clip it. Sampleton, I dare you to clip it. I actually dare you to clip it. But yeah, Numpty, I appreciate that you literally, like, again, I'm gonna keep saying bumfuck o'clock. You stay up that late, or get up early. I mean, again, it's presumably already getting up for work. Please do not put your health on the line to tune into these cursed streams, but much appreciate. Can I climb over this? How do I get over this? Well, I'm stuck. And we just got to the dungeon. Let's go this way, maybe? No, this... Oh. Oh. Not too sure where I'm supposed to be going. Curse streams more important than sleep and health. Mario, I'm gonna have to hit you with that, press X to doubt. Yeah, it's just 2 ways to get back to the same area. But where can I go from here? Okay, well, that was obvious, and yet I couldn't figure it out. That, I don't think the boots will help me go through. Do the boots make me heavier? Yeah. Your streams basically coincide with either me getting up or going to bed. So I gotta say hi by at some point during the week. It's much appreciate. It's really nice seeing people, you know, come back in and out of stream. Getting to know people in some sense. Oh no, I've been X'd. Yes, you have been. You've been axed. I don't know. Okay, listen again. My streams are maximum curse content. Exhibit A. Me looking at the supposed Goron genitalia to confirm if he's dragging or not. I mean, I love curse, but also like, man. Sometimes I wonder, what am I doing with my life? And Exhibit B, indeed, of cursed. What? I was just here. I dropped back down? I thought that was like another path that was like partially up. Are you? This will be the first... This will be the first stream to win an Emmy. I start all the way back here? No way. No fucking way. Hi Nidu Cat, how's it going? Kia ora. I honestly thought I was hearing your audio echoing and messing up the first couple of times I heard Inkling Chaos. Oh yeah, Inkling Chaos is a time. I mean, the Inkling noise to begin with is pretty cursed. Inkling Chaos is... Honestly, people that have like game over or death on their bingo board, whew. Yep. Top of the morning, Sampleton. Oh yeah, what time is it for you right now, Nidu Cat? Like 9? 10 a.m.? We out here. We out here. Yeah, wait. Right, you said you finished your first year of uni, not that you were very close to finishing, but you're done. It's 10 a.m. We had daylight savings recently. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go on a real tirade out here about the bullshit of daylight savings and the fact that it ends and begins differently in various countries. And like some countries don't use it. And I'm like, why do we use it? Why must the time change? Can we just keep the Can we just keep the time the same all year round? Like, I don't understand when when daylight savings starts, does the time go forward or backwards? And like when it ends, does time go forwards or backwards? And it just... You said you had daylight savings. I'm not sure if that means it ended or started. I don't know which one is which season. But either way, because I know that something about our clocks is gonna change next weekend for people in the States, and I don't understand it. Why is there daylight savings? Why? Time is already fake. Why did we have to complicate it more? Okay, Ted begins now. Mario, you had me pegged there. I literally put down the controller so hard, which is why like it went like whoosh whoosh like that. I just... Daylight savings is tight. It's tight for you. See, I know that for in the States, it's not until next weekend. And speaking of next weekend, I have to make that announcement about how we're gonna do Halloween movie night. I'll remember to do that after stream ends. There's a lot of screaming going on right now. Oh boy. Ugh. I think my voice also went so high during that, like unintentionally. Like I kind of hit like dog whistle frequencies there. Again, something that something I've noticed about, something I learned about myself while through streaming is that like my voice goes through so much pitch change when I'm speaking, like unintentionally. Like apparently I'm very, very expressive with my voice, or like not even just like with my voice, but with like my speaking voice. And I never knew this before until I kind of heard back some of the VODs, and I'm like, wow, I go from this to this, like super high pitch squeaky in the span of like 3.7 seconds. Anyway, that's me. Basically, I'm just upsetty spaghetti that like clocks change. Like, I know like in Japan they don't do daylight savings at all, which is like, see, the way to do it. You can see the penguin is being very tumultuous in her TED talk. You know what? Something I should add to the bingo board is Penguin says she's banning Sampleton. Plus, is it really worth having an extra hour to sleep in when 6 months later you have to spend a week recovering? Exactly! Exactly! Exactly. For me, I'm someone who's like kind of like... I'm not like meticulous per se about my schedule, but I also am someone who like sticks to a certain a schedule in certain regards. And so like that 1 hour, man, really it's like annoying. Simpleton, you continue to disappoint in the best way, no, in the worst way. Okay, where do I go? Maybe this way? Oh, what is that? Oh, I think I'm carrying a wooden shield. Oh, and I'm stuck. That's why there's a loopy structure here. Oh my gosh. Why don't I have the Hylian shield yet? Could I have bought the Hylian shield in Kakariko? It's possible. Oh, should we leave the dungeon and go back? Should we leave the dungeon and head back to Kakariko? Fire Toadpoley. That's such a cute name. I can't even be upset. Statistics also show an increase in traffic accidents around the changing of clocks because people are out of their sleep cycles. See? See? Daylight savings is bullshit. Science confirms this. Ugh. Sampleton, you're a scientist. Give us some science facts. also, oh boy, it is windy outside now too. Holy. And the weather says it's not supposed to rain or anything. Bonkers. Okay, anyway. Well, now where do I go? Wait, I just came from here. Did I come all this way just for a rupee? Huh? No way. You gotta be pulling my leg. Or 20 rupees! I thought I wouldn't make that jump for a second, then I forgot you don't really oh! Time isn't real. That's a good science fact. That's true. See, time isn't real. We were talking earlier about, you know, how gender isn't real, and now our second big revelation of stream, not revelation per se, but our second fact of the day is that time isn't real. How do I, what? Huh? Nothing is real, yeah. So, you know, I have two friends that it's like, I'm pretty sure they're both like straight, but they kind of joke around sometimes about like, cause we're the three of us always hang out. And they're like, yeah, you're a chaperone to make sure we keep things PG. And I was like, guys, what if I was a collective figment of your imaginations, keeping you both in the closet? And honestly, I don't even know. We made a shitty movie plot after that, and just like imagine a pan around of them staring at each other, and then like, you know, there's like, it does a 360 pan. In the beginning you can see me, and then like whips around, and since like they block the camera view, and when it comes back, like I'm gone. It was kind of a wild time. I didn't really understand what we were talking about, but it was interesting. That was kind of a lot. There was a lot of words that just came out of my mouth. And then they made out. Yep. Time is a social construct. I mean, it is. No. Okay, speed, speed. Sonic speed. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. That was close. I saw the fire. I saw the flame building up again. Oh! I really should get the Hylian shield. I imagine that it's somewhere existing, like at a point that I can reach in the game so far. Because if we're in the, it's definitely not required for the fire dungeon. But if we're here, that means that it's unlocked somewhere, either in a shop or some kind of treasure chest. How do I? It's getting hot in here. Or is it just the fire temple? Actually, Sampleton, it's me. I ain't never seen this much self-confidence from a penguin before. Wow, I'm so good at puzzles. That'd be funny if, like, the moment my weight left it, it snapped shut and just, I get squashed. Oh man, I didn't realize that you could just jump back up there. I thought you were gonna have to go all the way back. The second you jumped down, my mind screamed, no! Oh gosh. You know, so actually, recently I had a big play test for the game that I'm working on, the thesis project that I can probably share with you all really soon because we're almost at alpha. But like I was kind of talking with the creative director, and she was like, "Yeah, we kind of don't want backtracking allowed in the game," and I was like, Like on one hand, I was like, I understand your point. Because, like, if you don't save these things earlier on in the level, well then, you don't have access to them later on in the level. And, like, that kind of makes sense, where it's just like, well, your choice now will impact you later. Butterfly effect. Makes sense. But also, at the same time, I was like, you always have to have a way to let the players go back Like, either if the player can't go back, you have to make it abundantly clear that they cannot. You cannot just slide it in. Like, suddenly the way back is blocked. That is not something you can do. Like in Breath of the Wild, when you leave the Divine Beasts, like, it does make it clear. It says, like, you will not be able to re-enter this space. And same thing with, like, Mystery Dungeon. It's like, there's still a task on this level, on this floor. Are you sure you want to keep going? Are you sure you want to proceed? Because you know you can't go back. So, I was proposing a solution to her that, like, well, the player should be allowed to go back and just still wander around in the space. It's just, like, the things that you can do are different. Like if you can't unlock this, like, you can still go back to the same space. You just don't have the option of unlocking the thing, anymore if you've proceeded, like, too far in the game. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but TLDR is, like, always have to give a player a way to get back easy. Like, make it hard to, make it hard to get there in the first place, but then if there needs to be, like, a loop, there needs to be some kind of looping structure. Anyway, that was my other TED Talk. But yeah, it's exciting that you guys may be able to see it soon. I would appreciate, actually, if anyone wanted to playtest and break the game as much as possible so we can fix it. And then roast any bad game design so we can make it better. Oh boy. I understand what you're saying, and I reject it. I mean, yes. I mean, this is like a really big thing, like, you learn in level design too, kind of where, like, having complex level design is not a problem, but there needs to be a self-looping structure. Like, again, if you have to climb, like, it's why, like, it's more often puzzles always, like, go upwards, because, like, it's really hard to climb down, but it's very fast to get back, or it's really slow to climb up, but then really easy to get down, you know? Like, you shouldn't have to, like, the player shouldn't have to be doing tedious backtracking either. That was kind of a different thing, but, like, I love telling people what they did wrong. Thanks, Maru. I grew up with old Zero games, save often, and save in different slots, lol. Yep. Yep, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Play, oh, okay. Play through the whole game, find out you missed something at the beginning, and that makes the game unbeatable. Yeah, yeah, so, like, for example, kind of, the thing we were talking about specifically is, like, oh, it's more like it's like an achievement system, like, you unlock it, and hello, Olivia, how are you doing today? Sorry, you came in the middle of a game design discussion, but, yeah, so it's, like, it's not like it's a required thing, so it's kind of like, so, for people who saw Okami last week, like, I got the last brush technique, which is basically, it's, a free warp, and it's like, oh, so I totally could have beat the entire game without that, because I almost missed that brush technique. It's because I went back to an area I'd already been to, and I didn't have to go to again. Everything there was optional. So, like, this thing is also, like, an optional unlock. It's just, like, it's not necessarily that the player would get a penalty for not unlocking it. It's more just the player gets an extra buff at the end if they unlock it. But, yeah, never make things that are, like, crucial to the game. Like, you can only unlock this now, and if you don't get it now and, like, try to come back in 5 minutes or whatever, you can't get it anymore. But then you fail the game. Like, that is just bad game design, because then, like, you're literally saying it's not okay for the player to make mistakes. Anyway, I had a bit of another TED Talk there. I like hearing you talk about game design. It makes me think about things I never thought of when it comes to level design. Level design is becoming my jam, yos. I love level design, because it's also, like, level design is kind of set design in a way too. So it is really, really intertwined with visual design, which is neat. The nice thing about those games is that they were never long, a few hours at most. So playing them was like 30. Yeah, that's true. Like, having to restart games that are, like, sit down and play 10-minute experiences, for sure, that is different. But, like, on a Zelda game in a dungeon, for you need to have good looping structures, and, like, if someone falls down, don't, like, I mean, it happens to me a lot in Splatoon. Everyone knows that I fall off of edges by accident, and Splatoon is different, Because, like, if I fall off an edge, I should get a penalty. I should feel penalized for that because it's a shooter. Like, I need to position myself cleverly, but, like, penalizing a player for falling off an edge in a puzzle game like Zelda, ooh, that is just brutal. When you hear Penguin's voice, I'm feeling happy and relaxed. I'm glad. Should I? I'm honestly, Mario and people, all of you have like mentioned that it's like this stream is just so like 1000% positivity, and I'm so happy about that. Should have redeemed Scottish accent to get Scottish TED Talk. Is it too late? So, yeah, it's too late. TED Talk ended. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye! Hey man, I have a lot of thoughts on everything. Just sometimes, some are not the most intelligent, but I have thoughts on a lot of things. Also, man, oh man, my eye hurts so much right now and I don't know why. I think something flew into it today and then I scratched it by accident. But yeah, that was no bueno. Okay. Now that I have gone off on my tirade. There's an enemy nearby. I think Link's looking at it. Link's looking at something. What? Oh, up there. What is that? Bokoblin? Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. I like took down the sensor bar again, or like it knocked over and I didn't set it up again. Sorry if that was really loud. That was me leaning over to pick up the sensor bar again because it fell like 20 minutes ago and I just didn't bother to tape it back up again because we hadn't need it. I mean, I get hungry but don't want broken teeth. No, actually, it's because I leaned forward and reached behind my monitor to grab the sensor bar, but then my mic actually hit the monitor. Sorry. That's the downside to like using a headset. If I had like a proper microphone, this would probably be less of an issue because like the headset moves everywhere I move right now. But sorry, I hope that didn't deafen anyone. There's a good chance it did, but alright, there we go. Can I kill this fool? No! That was bad. If sacrifices must be made, indeed, always. No worries, it wasn't particularly loud, just what the fuck is happening? Okay, good. I'm always the most worried about like accidentally having like just like peaking the sound and like causing people to go deaf. Like that is my biggest concern. Like I could fall flat on my face. I don't want to cause people to go deaf. Talking of optional gameplay and abilities, you guys ever heard of that one streamer that played Breath of the Wild, beat the game, and stumbled upon the tutorial shrines later while finding the little... What? Wait, what? How? But you have to do the Great Plateau. You have to do all the 4 shrines in the Great Plateau before you can even get to the rest of the game. It's why speedrunners... like, they still have all 4... They still have to do the first 4 shrines, and it's why they glitch through the bottom. You want to meet Penguin in real life? Oh boy, I'm not very interesting. I turn on the most interesting parts of myself for stream, and then that's about it. I'm pretty dull otherwise. Then we'll be best friends! Aww. You know what? It would be super cool to go to like a Twitch like convention or whatever, Twitch con, I don't know, whatever it's called. But it'd be super cool to actually like, this looks hard AF, like, meet people. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm gonna be patient. Ooh, that was barely... That's barely got through. Okay. Locked door. Also, big pog, because originally I was supposed to, like I said, Zelda streams are gonna be a little unpredictably shorter in the next coming weeks, because, like, emergency meetings and whatever, and I thought I was gonna have a meeting today at 6 p.m. my time, but that got canceled, so we play more Zelda. Zelda. Don't even have to use the key, just let the lock know you have the key and it's like, okay, I'm out. Yeah, it's like, he can sense the key on me. What is that? Huh? You'll stream just as you get a computer. Yeah, I can't wait till you, and then you'll wear your cosplay on stream, yeah? I'm pointing it at the screen! If that didn't work. You have a meeting with us. We need to talk about your performance. What? My performance is great, Maru. I don't take this sass. Found the articles 95 hours into the game and 3 of the divinities, then found the advanced combat tutorial shrines. Oh! Is this the ones that, like, teach about, like, flurry rush? Because I actually had the same experience. I didn't learn about some of these, like... I didn't get to the combat tutorial shrine until long after. It was probably, actually, honestly, one of the last 10 shrines I found. Not gonna lie, that actually happened to me too the first time I played Breath of the Wild. How do I fight this guy? How do I fight this guy? How do I fight him? How do I fight him? How do I fight him? Do I not fight him? Do I just run? I guess for the time being I just run. Because I don't know if I can take him down. I'll show something no one has ever seen before. It'll be a world record. I'm sure it will be. You got this. World star hip hop. World famous baby. Oh. Okay. You fight him by winning. Thanks, Sampleton. Is that supposed to be the Lizalfos in this game? So that's a dead end. That's where it was before on that side. He can set my shield on fire. I feel like side hop, backflip, flurry rush, and charge attack were the ones missed apparently. Yeah. I missed that shrine in the beginning as well. Which is honestly why I started opting as well for, like, not fighting so much in Breath of the... Oh, I hit the tail! In Breath of the Wild, like, I always opted for stealth options, like attacking with bows and bombing from a distance. I am big brain. I am huge amygdala. Strong. Big Pog with what you just got away with? What? Wait, is that not how you're supposed to fight these guys? Oh! Oh, great. Looks like our path is blocked again. Can't you be a little more timely? Figure out the timing for when those flame pillars retract. That's when you make your move, okay? What flame pillars retracting? But what does pulling this thing out do? Flurry attacks, always seemed like you're not supposed to be able to beat those Lionel's characters that easily. Wait, you're not supposed to beat them easily. Yeah, I honestly always just felt like, if anything, flurry attacks kind of were to get people out of having to do combat, if that makes sense. Because, like, I mean, I talked about this with someone recently where it's like, Breath of the Wild does not encourage combat. Not in the slightest. It's an option, but doesn't really encourage it. Which is why I kind of think there's a lot of, like, kind of ways to do a lot of damage to an enemy, like, early on in the game. If that makes sense. It's not the Dodongo I'm referring to. Oh, wait. What did I get away with? Stapleton, what did I get away with? I remember doing these tutorials, they never helped me because they were too complicated and the moves were too much time to practice. Yeah, that's also true. They made that made the enemies too easy is what my brain was trying to get across. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, because I would say, so everyone's like, Genshin Impact is just the clone of Breath of the Wild. And, like, I agree that Genshin is, like, a very much so a Breath of the Wild clone, but I kind of think, like, a core difference is that Genshin encourages player to engage in, like, melee combat, specifically, but, like, okay, melee combat specifically, but in general, I think Genshin encourages more combat than Breath of the Wild. Because, like, Breath of the Wild, I think they wanted to really push, like, the exploration and, like, I see this thing, and it's, like, it's why, honestly, there aren't that many enemies on the map, and enemies are so easy to avoid. And, like, they have barrels at the enemy camp, so it's like, oh, well, if you play things right, you should basically be able to, like, not assuming master mode, but, like, master mode, but kind of just assuming normal mode, in a sense, you can almost one-shot the enemies if you're smart about the barrels. Combat was frustrating because of the Blood Moon. Yeah. Well, the Blood Moon was, from what I understand, implemented from a programming standpoint. It was basically a way for the game to reset its game state before something catastrophic in terms of programming happens, because, like, right, you farm so many resources, and the game has to be keeping track of what you have and haven't, like, bought, all that jazz, like, who you have and haven't killed, which is kind of a lot of data to be managing at once, so I kind of thought it was a way to reset, I read that it was a way to reset the game state to, like, you know, clean, and make sure there couldn't be any major crashes or bugs. Genshin doesn't have enough variety in combat. That is true. That is really, really true. But it still has kind of more, like, there's a wider range of abilities. Because, like, if you think about it as well, like, all the abilities that a character has in Genshin is either offensive or, like, defensive. Versus, like, in Breath of the Wild, right? Like, Urbosa's Fury, okay, well, let's start with the runes. Like, Stasis, I'm gonna keep trying to figure this out. Stasis is, like, they can, like, Magnesis is meant to be these are meant to be, like, puzzle solving, runes. Like, the bombs, of course, are violent, but, they're meant to be, like, for puzzle solving purposes, and if they happen to have combat effects, cool, but they're not made for combat. And then same with, like, the champion abilities. Like, Urbosa's Fury is obviously made for combat, but then, like Rivali's Gale is huge for just, like, exploration. Like, it made scaling walls a lot easier. Numpty, I'm already standing. I've been standing basically for the entirety of stream, actually. How do I get up there? I'm pretty confused by what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, let me put on the big brain cap and think a little. Oh, it pulls the wall on the other side. Oh, I see. Breath of the Wild had good combat. Yeah, it was very good combat. I think, honestly, the thing that made it good combat is because it's kind of it had a couple of, like, small core bases where it's like, it wasn't, again, necessarily meant to be for combat. And then from that, it created a very, like, strong and, like, feel like complete and put together system, because, like, they had fewer things to be balancing. If that makes sense. Rivali's Gale is how you get a good vantage point for archery. That's true, but again, I still found that like I used it more often to just like be scaling high walls that I normally would not be able to scale with enough stamina on my own as well. Like that is a bigger thing I think about when I just think of Rivali's Gale rather than just like, oh, vantage point for attacking. Hi Kevin! You've returned! You're back. I've been babbling about who knows what. A lot of things. You've returned as a new person! Kevin has been reborn, guys. What is this? The water temple? I didn't ask for swimming. And look, now I'm all wet. Jeez. Ugh. Not what I wanted. How do I... Rabble, rabble, indeed. Rabble, rabble. Alright, so how do I get around this? Can I sink? Oh! I can sink! Breath of the Wild is best combat I've experienced. I usually suck at fighting. I don't understand a lot of the video game combat conventions, but Breath of the Wild is the first game where I felt like my failures were my fault and my victories were earned. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, I think Breath of the Wild had a nice system where, like, combat could just be, like, it hit a nice balance of, like, I'm just gonna hit buttons wildly and hope something happens, but also, like, with being like, well, if I hit this button at this time, this will be good for me. And, like, it had a good feeling of, like, good sense of reward without being too difficult to grasp. You know? That, if that makes sense as a comment. Breath of the Wild combat is super simple, but very readable. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure. Like, oh, that's what I was saying. So, Kevin, because I was talking about it with you a little bit about how, like, Genshin Impact definitely tries to encourage combat a lot more than Breath of the Wild did, which is, like, one of the differences in their core combat systems. And it's like, Breath of the Wild combat, honestly, is so simple. It's like a few things, but, like, they were able to tune them so well, and these few things work together so well to create a very complex system. Like Eon said, and I agree that, like, Genshin's combat doesn't have enough variety, and it's like, well, it's because they're just throwing a million things in without, it kind of feels that some of the things aren't quite, like, finely tuned and well thought out. And it's like, in a way I understand, because they're trying to give more abilities, again, to, like, encourage combat more, but at the same time, like, I haven't actually, again, played the game all that much, but I'm, like, just catching streams and kind of, like, what I understand and what I feel from the game so far is that it's, like, a lot of these kind of things aren't balanced well yet. It's more just, like, I threw in as many as possible so people can attack with a lot of different things. Played Fallout New Vegas because I heard it was another good option and I just didn't get it. Oof. I've never played Fallout New Vegas, but yeah, and I guess, like, combat is definitely going to be a very different experience for everyone, but I definitely think Nintendo, holy shit, Breath of the Wild did a good job making a positive experience for everyone. Alright, so now where do I go? Alright, everything is backwards because I'm upside down. This is fine. Oh, this is cool! And then you roll. I was like, hey, this is cool. Who dat? Who dat? Is that a boss? A Goron? Who are you? Oh my god, you are an ugly thing, aren't you? Hold on, let me get that. Ah! I thought I felt a present. A present? I thought I felt a presence. But what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I was, again, if I had webcam, you guys could all see that I, like, squatted down, knees apart like an old person, put my, like, held a fake cane, do a backflip. I'm pretty sure this guy's too old to do a backflip, but I can sure try. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goromoto is my name. You are a heroic young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. Oh my god. That honestly killed my throat a little bit, but it's fine. True pro actress. Indeed I am. Alright. Oh, that is one of the key shots that when merged together form the key to the room where Thomas is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Wah! I added the wah because it seemed, you know, creative flair, creative license. Ba, 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 ba. All right, nice map. Anything good in this room? Any good mush mush around here? You know what I mean? Did I just see a treasure chest? I did. That's good mush mush money. Yeah. Your grandma is showing. Hi, Wallaby Track. Indeed she is. I mean, I fear that she's been showing this whole time. All along. Was she ever not showing? Let's be real. I'm glad that you came just in time for my grandma impression. How are you doing on this lovely Saturday evening? I keep wanting to press A because it'll jump. I'm too used to Breath of the Wild. Alright. Is there anything good up here? Give me some good mush mush! There's- oh, the Akko! Come here, motherfucker! Phew! Free at last! Gracious! You're the nice fellow who helped me the other day. How nice to see you again! Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, hmm? I'll be right with you, so you don't want to war about, just let me know. One of the best Zelda games, by the way. Breath of the Wild or Twilight Princess? I'm just dandy. Aww. Look, I'm glad to hear you're dandy. That's such a cute word. What the? Where am I now? Oh! Can I attack? Get away, get away, get away! I'm doing alright as well. I've given lots of TED Talks today. It's been a time. I've been yelling. Twilight Princess. Oh, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Like, I mean, in certain ways I'm enjoying it both more and less than Breath of the Wild, but like, I can't even compare because it's two very different, you know. I mean, Breath of the Wild is open world, so I'm not going to compare it necessarily to Breath of the Wild, but I'm definitely 100% enjoying it a lot more than Majora's Mask so far. To be completely honest, I did not enjoy Majora's Mask all that much. Thought it was okay, but I still liked Ocarina better. None of those TED Talks were in Scottish so far, though. You just gotta get me like fired up on another topic, Maru. What kind of TED Talks? Oh, we talked about level design. We talked about how stupid daylight savings is. Whoa. Oh. All my characters are you talking about Genshin? For the daylight savings talk, she was more tilted than the Earth. Oh, Sampleton, I'm gonna have to go back and take a screenshot of that in chat later, because that was great. That's great. I was more. Someone's gotta. You know what? I'm gonna highlight 2 things after stream. 1, me examining Goron genitalia. 2, my tilted TED talk about daylight savings. I'm gonna highlight those. I finally did good. I'm proud of you, son. Okay, looks like there's somewhere over there that I can go. There's a treasure chest. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, son. Clonk, 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 clonk. I'm scared to drop down. Like, I'm scared I'm not close enough in yet. There we go. What is this? This looks like a big treasure chest. Oh! Heart piece! Yes! You get 5 minutes of no bullying. Well, okay, Maru, let's not take things, let's not get out of hand here, okay? Let's talk about nuclear energy. Yes, let's do that. But it's daylight saving, so it's negative 55 minutes, so we get to bully Sampleton for 55 minutes is what you're saying. Of double bullying, yo. Yeah, let's talk about nuclear energy, though. Wallaby track, present your thoughts. Also, whoa, now the camera's like kind of... Oh, never mind, it's not. It's still not like... I'm being pea-brained. Ignore me. Boink, 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 boink. Have I been to that door yet? Is that the door that I came out of? Commence ignoring. No! 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 Don't, no ghost thing. Wait, well, like, oh, that is the door that I came out of. Okay. Honestly, being ignored is so big sad. Feels not good, man. I'm sure many of us can speak from experience. I hope not, actually. It depends. It depends. When I was younger, I was preferred to be. Well, I guess there is a bit of a difference between like being ignored and like and just like wanting to be left alone. Me, I like being left alone, but ignored, especially if I'm actually like trying to say something, that shit sucks. Where do I go now? I'm so confused. Everything is upside down. We can move away from fossil fuels, but only use it in place of tectonic stability. Oh, yep. Yep. I mean, nuclear energy is it's a good source of energy. Like, produces more energy than any other, like, form of... And I've been saying energy a lot. Produces more energy, but also, like, it's, like, kind of... let me down. Self-renewing, and also, like... Nuclear energy is not honestly that... Like, nuclear weapons, dangerous. But nuclear energy itself is, like, not terrible if it's contained. Okay, that was a questionable statement, but... yeah, nuclear energy for sure. It's a great nuclear I'm trying to not say energy so much, but very much so great form of energy to move away from like you said, wallaby track fossil fuels. Oh, spin attack. Where are they? Okay. What kind of tea should I make right now? And do you guys want some? Oh, yes, give me some tea. Honestly, it was kind of warm today, so I could really go for some, like, cold fruit tea right now. It was weird. That's weird. It was upside down for me. What? Wait, what do you mean? Well, I mean, like, I was upside down on the top of the screen, though. It wasn't right side up, so I was having a really hard time understanding where I was going. Midu cat, give me tea! I may be upside down, but my computer's upside down too, so it'll balance out. Nice! Yo, see, Nidu Cat is the true big brain of us all. David and the rest of the Waseda friends said that they had a hard time approaching me in the beginning because I gave off an aura of don't bother me. To be completely honest, Wallaby Track, actually, you talked to me first, so I have no statement on that, honestly. Because, like, the first time I actually legitimately saw you, and then you spoke to me, so it's like I didn't even have a chance to, like, get a vibe. Thought that was in-game. Yeah, wait, so I am upside down. Like, I do walk on the ceiling, but, like, it's kind of hard for me to be understanding where I'm going, because I can't see the ground, like, the actual ground. It's confusing. I come from a land down under. I'm pretty sure I took that off the bingo board. What? Oh wait, this is where I came from. Oopsie. Also, Maru, that's not nice. Why you bully me? I'm nice grandma. Did a presentation on nuclear energy in engineering class and it was really eye-opening to the amount of potential it has. Yeah, it's kind of... I mean, again, don't get me wrong, nuclear energy is not safe. Like, just take a look at, like, the tsunami in Japan, right? The Fukushima nuclear plant. But I think nowadays also we tend to hear nuclear and immediately assume weapons, which is like, well, that's fucked up because, like, we come from a language of war, apparently, but, that's why you say, like, that's why you did say, like, have plants and tectonic, like, on, like, places that are tectonically stable. But nuclear energy has a lot of positive potential. I'm so confused by how this works. Twitch sings! No, I don't sing. Wait, no, take me with you, Tractor Beam. Oh, I understand. Okay. Ouch. That's cool. That's not. Neither is this! It was in the kitchen. It was in the kitchen, yeah. And again, I don't remember the entire actual interaction, but I do know that, like, you are the one that spoke to me. Cause listen, I was like feeling out vibes on everyone. Is that still the wooden shield? It is the wooden shield. I don't know how it hasn't burned up yet, dude. I really don't. I've gotten lucky. I'm wondering, so if we're in the fire, what I was like, I think I said earlier, if we're in the fire dungeon, then that does mean for sure that in the fire temple, or dungeon, whichever this game calls it, that means 100% for sure that the game audio is a bit loud actually. That does mean 100% sure that the Hylian shield is in the game somewhere, whether it be like in a shop or like a treasure chest that I missed. But Hylian shield is in the game, so I should probably go find it. Feeling everyone's vibes. Hey man, I'm definitely a I gotta read the vibes of the room kind of person. Or like for me, if it makes sense, like I react a lot more strongly to feelings than words. I'm a very emotional person. Does the music in Project Eva Lots get muted for DMCA? It doesn't get muted because it doesn't get muted, which is partially why I make like weird, like I always go like, ah man, in the middle of a sound, partially because I want to avoid getting muted. But then when I export to YouTube, I do get copyright claims, so it's not copyright strikes. Like I don't get like an email, like threatening email from YouTube being like, hey, you broke copyright law, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble if you break it again. It's more just like, oh, So this content is claimed, which means that you cannot make money off this video. You can still have this video public online, you just cannot make money off of it. And I'm like, that's fine. I just export the VODs for posterity, honestly. Like, I'm not, like, not making money off of these YouTube videos. It's fine. Don't cry right now. Maru, I'm crying right now. Like, I'm already crying. I've been crying the whole stream. Where do I go? What did I miss? This. The windshield not burning up is what you get away with earlier. The Dodongo breathes fire on it. Oh wait, I've seen these guys before. These guys look like the guys from Link's Awakening. But get your animation nullified so the shield lived. Bruh. Yeah, okay. Man. Oh, there's a treasure chest down there. Give me treasure. No, don't roll, Link. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Aw, okay. You can get shadow banned. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about how, like, recently Twitch, like dished out, like, thousands of DMCA claims. And people got their stuff removed. And that's why I got scared that I didn't get an email. Because even though, and this was affecting streamers of all channel sizes. From, like, you know, like thousands of followers to, like, 20. And these were also people getting in trouble for, like, they hadn't played music or any kind of media on their streams in months. And so that's why I was really suspicious that I didn't get one. I was like, well, I get my audio muted pretty regularly because I do play Project Diva. And then, like, during the art streams, right, I play the Game Chops Lo-Fi Zelda, and I did read their policy about, like, putting music on stream, and they said, I'm gonna go up before I run out of air. They did say you're allowed to play it on the stream, just give credit, which I do give credit. But, yeah, I was very sus that I didn't get the email. Hi, Chaos Glacier, how goes it? It's got a weak set of lungs, judging by the oxygen meter. I know, right? Like, can't hold his breath, lame. Please don't say the creepy motherfucking baby. I kind of already did, I think. But I hate the children in this game. Stop pushing, Link. Oh. Okay, what's over here? Didn't kill the dork sauce boss. Nice! Did you cut off its tail and wear it as a necktie for victory? I'm assuming it had a tail, because the last boss I saw you fight had a tail. New DMCA rules are booty. I'm glad nothing... Yeah, again, I'm also very glad. I'm very sus, but I'm very glad nothing happened. For me. I wish I could. You should. You know what? At Dark Souls devs, let us wear enemy parts as, like, clothes. Let us wear their skin. Where did this go? Oh. Hydrate. Get ready for some water, ass smurf. Ready? Oh, wait. Oh, I choked a little on that one. Okay. Take two. Maru, they do fear the wrath of Penguin, and they fear the wrath of my crispy water asthma. Whoa, I'm gonna get stuck to the side? Damn, that's kind of wild. Okay. Drinking water takes skill. Yeah. Drinking is hard, guys. See? No. Drop down. Boink. Honestly, how does Link not break bones from any of this? Like, doesn't it look like it would break his kneecaps or something? Or his knees? Kneecaps? Doesn't it just look like it would break his ankles, his knees, probably one of his hips? Water asthma makes me happy. I'm glad it brings someone joy. If I can do something that brings at least one person in the world joy, I will do it. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, see what I mean? This is about, like, the looping puzzle structure, so... Or not looping, per se, but also, like... You know, it was really hard for me to get all the way up here, but it's really, really fast for me to get to the end objective. You know? Like... You already made him work to finish this part of the puzzle. Why make him work to just, like, get to the goddamn door? This is just separate from, like, what we were talking about earlier of, like, oh, well, if someone falls down from a platform, they should be able to get back up, but my mind is all over the place. Okay. Yeah. Oh! 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 I'm ambushed! Oh. They really came for me. It's those... my hearts! Give me my heart! Give me my heart! I missed the hearts! Wow, I'm losing hearts trying to get the hearts. Oh, yeah, see, so it's letting me out of the room. Good old BMOS, yeah. I'll take that. Oh! So I have to get up there. I don't have the mirror shield. I'm assuming there's a mirror shield in the game, but... Huh. I probably have to shoot that somehow, yeah? Alright, that wasn't it. Huh. Oh! There's a magnetic wall over there. I really like the texture they use on the magnetic wall. It's very nice. Kind of makes me feel like bathroom tiles. Oh. Oh. Danilo Tavares? Thank you for follow. Welcome to stream, but thank you very much for follow. How's it going? I was like kind of choking on a spit there for a second. This is fine. What? Oh, there's a floor there. Okay. For a second, that looked like the wall texture. I was like, am I standing on air? Okay, now let's cut this down. Hacha! That didn't work. Hacha! Alright, so 2 people just redeemed talk in a crappy Scottish accent. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. Can I get past this? It just gave me another rupee. I don't care about the rupees. The double accent, the double the fun. Indeed. Right. Can I walk up this vertical metal wall? No. Ah! Great minds think alike. Indeed they do. Have you practiced your Scottish, son? Aye, Dad. Maru, I hope you're okay that the canon on this channel now is that you are Dad. Oh. Okay, the grossest cough just came up. Hold on. Gross cough coming up again. Alright, I'm better now. Whew. Templeton redeemed hydrate or dihydrate. Here's your water asthma. Scottish asthma. What would Scottish water asthma sound like? Will you say, Betty bought some butter batter for her butter 5 times fast. Betty bought some butter batter for her butter. Betty bought some batter for her... Eee! Betty bought some batter for her butter. 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 Close enough. I'm not doing that again. This is true chaos today. Water helps with coughs. That's very, very true, Sampleton. However, I've never been known to be the smartest knife in the room. The sharpest fork in the barn. Don't I have a key? Okay. Also, did I just get a new heart container? Sharpest tool in the shed. Nah, I prefer the sharpest knife in the flock. Right. Oh dear. Somebody once told me. What if I recited song lyrics in Scottish? Oh, now that sounds truly cursed. There's arrows flying at me. Oh. Mum, I'm scared. Knives come in flocks, guys. The more you know. I did not see that bloke in the corner. I don't have the key. Hello, where are you from? I'm from Brazil and my English is very bad. I disagree, your English is great. Well, okay guys, that's been at least 4 minutes. How do I get back up? Anyway, I right now am in the Northeast US. But Brazil, that's very, very cool. May I ask what part of Brazil? Because my older sister actually lived in Brazil for 4 months when she was younger. She was doing some kind of, I think, summer program and internship there. But she loved it. She loved it. The panic. Say you're from Scotland? No. I feel like that would be a true insult if I'm like doing my crappy fake Scottish accent and being like, I'm from Scotland. No one would buy that bullshit. How do I get up? Ah! Okay, this is where the laser boy tried to get me. Ah! Alright, we got the key. Oh, I just ran over that gap. I got lucky there. Also, I'm enjoying this dungeon a lot because there's been zero backtracking. The thing I didn't particularly like about the Forest Temple is that I found myself running through rooms again. This has a lot more of a clear and like linear. I understand that like the Forest Temple was meant to be like not necessarily meant to, but I did enjoy, of course, like the exploratory kind of, and like coming to understand the map was fun. But like, you know, I kind of am enjoying that I don't have to be backtracking in this. Wait, metal boots! The monkey dungeon. Indeed, the monkey dungeon. Piss off! What do people say? Don't get your knickers in a twist? What? Do people say that? How do I get back up without drowning? Where's the ladder? Eon F. Nice typo. F for water tempo. Temple. Oof, I know. I liked the water temple in Ocarina, actually. Would people call me insane if I said that the water temple was my favorite temple in Ocarina? In Ocarina specifically. I really enjoyed it. Like, raising and lowering the water levels. Metal boots. That's an opinion. No! Why I didn't mean to unequip! You're not insane, you just lack taste. Excuse me! I'm sorry that you all are too pea-brained to see the goddamn pic- What? Like, that's kind of what I liked about the water temple, though, is that, like, everything fit together. It's not like every room was its own individual puzzle, and they all just happened to be existing in the same space. It's the space was the puzzle. That's what I liked a lot about the water temple! Ancient Cistern, the water temple and Skyward Sword. Oh, I wish I want to play Skyward Sword. That's what's lacking in your Scottish accent, the cursing. You know what? I'm gonna go look up Scottish profanity after stream and just spew that next time. Well, Maru, I'm cursed. Don't need to curse. I don't need more cursing. Okay, you know, I'm gonna stop trying to be, like, impatient and honestly just do it with the boots. Oh! So this- okay, I understand. So I actually have to take off the boots and Right. That was really foolish of me. You gotta become the Scottish Pokemon trainer. Dudes, what's her name? Gloria? I love Gloria. Like, isn't that the announced name of the female Pokemon trainer for Sword and Shield, the Scottish one? Oi, we pot. Eon. Boots! These boots were made for walking. Gloria's a cute name. Has glory in it. No, get on! Oh, that was really close. Speaking of Genshin, you can't play because it's almost midnight. Feels bad, man. Yeah, probably for the better to not play it right now. Otherwise, you're not gonna sleep tonight. Gloria and Victor. Oh, the boy's name is Victor? I didn't know that. Oh, it's another dude. It's another old guy. Exactly. Yep. Ah! And the young human. I am pleased that you made it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. All the elders are gonna have the exact same voice, because I am unoriginal. Here, take this, brother. Key shard. Nice. I always think of Modern Family when I hear Gloria. Oh, I've never seen Modern Family. Oof. There's something that may help. Oh, there is something that may help you. A weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now when our tribe balance is on the brink of ruin, it could aid our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Oh, that one really hurts my throat quite a bit. Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Jeez, shut up. What? Okay, let's hit all these stuff real quick. Anything interesting in the room, like a treasure chest? Yep. Why does the elder— That's literally what I was thinking, like, he sounds a bit like Bane, like, what was it? You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. And we banned the Bane accent forever. It's not good. Yes, yes, I know, that was a terrible Bane accent. Shut up. And scene. Make that a Biggie redeem. The Bane accent? Like, gender bent Bane accent? Alright, guys, that'll cost 10,000 nuggies. How about that? Wow, I really am building a world, like, that only the 1% can participate in channel points. Cause, like, gosh. People around, like, people who have been here, like, have been around here for so long have, like, tens of thousands, and so I don't want people spamming, but dedicated viewers. Hey, I'm walkway there. What? Halfway there. Oh. Spend nuggies because why not? Isn't that the best channel point redemption? The spend nuggies because why not? Where's the guard? Is he upstairs? Like, is he through the door maybe then? I thought he would be up here. Wasteful, really. Yeah, you're wasting nuggies for good food. Perfectly good food. What? I don't understand. Who am I supposed to speak to? Where's Bane? Hey, I haven't added it yet, okay? Take the hero's weapon. I don't see a hero's weapon. Does anyone see a hero's weapon? Does anyone see a treasure chest? Am I struggling? Okay, if anyone sees the treasure chest, just blatantly say, Penguin, you're so fucking stupid. It's right there. Should be sacrifice your nugs to the nug gods. You know what? That's a good one, too. I just like the, why not? Literally, what in the... Where is the... does anyone see it? Is it that? I see it. Sampleton, tell me. Oh, in your mind's eye? Wow, Numpty. Numpty, that wasn't nice. I'm sensitive. Wait, actually, for real, Sampleton, do you know where it is? Like, in all real talk, though. Go through the door. So it's not in this room. Man, okay. I think, honestly, I'm gonna try and get this object and then probably end stream. It's in the game. Thanks, Numpty. I could have figured that one out. F for Numpty just trying to help. Well, your help was not helpful. Got him. Bullying the penguin. Oh, it's probably down there. I think I see it. Remember when I said this is a wholesome, safe, and kind space? Yeah, so that applies to everyone but me, basically. Is it this? If it isn't this, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. I'm upsetty spaghetti. Okay, it's gotta be through here then. Okay. Is this a mini boss? No freaking way. Are you playing this Wii or emulator? I'm playing with Wii. And the reason it looks kind of low, like bad quality, is I'm playing the original 2006 version. I'm not playing the 2016 remaster.
Whoa, human! This is a forbidden place. I will protect the treasure from you.
Oh, just give it to me! The old guy said I can have it! Should I put on the metal boots for this? Yep. Can I roll? Can I roll while wearing the boots? Please fall off. How'd that punch miss? Honestly, I don't know. What? I was shielding. I was trying to grab him. I grabbed. Am I too close? Oh, I should get away. I'm not even getting the option to grab. I don't understand why. I'm trying to grab him. Ugh. I grabbed! Okay, roll out of the way for now. Wait till he comes back. Grab. I don't understand why I'm not grabbing him. Why? I'm literally pressing A. Am I too close to him? What's... You guys literally see the, like, I mean, you can't see me pushing the buttons, so, like, to what you guys know, I could just not be pressing it at all. Okay, we're gonna give one more shot at that. If I can't beat him right now, then that's the end of stream today. Streamer roast someone in chat. Oh, bruh. It makes the atmosphere too intense. Yeah. Oh, also, wait, let me increase the death counter real quick. It's wild that it didn't grab. I think, I really don't know. Like, if the strategy, maybe it's meant to, maybe what I should be trying to do is get away from him a little bit. But I have to be close to him to attack. This game has very beautiful graphics in all versions. I agree. Even in 2006, like, this is not HD, looks very beautiful. Can I skip the cutscene? What'd you do differently that time? I didn't do anything differently. And now I only have 3 hearts. This is great. Okay, get back a little bit. Yeah! I don't understand. Maybe I should hold A rather than spam pressing it? But it's like the A only comes up so briefly before he actually, like, makes contact with me. It's like... You aren't holding it? Yeah, I was spam pressing it before. I guess that wasn't the move, Chief, because I held it that time. Bruh! Because the A only shows up so briefly, it's hard kind of to tell when is the moment I should be hitting it. Well, it feels bad. See, this is one of those things, if people could see my hands, they would have been like, no, stop pressing it. You hold, like, don't spam it. Hold A. I honestly thought it was a matter of him being too close to me. For all the quick time A is hold, it's confusing a little bit, yeah. Oh, that's gonna... Wow, okay, now this is easy claps. How much longer do I have to do this, though? Okay, I don't know what was happening there. He went straight through me the first time. He should have hit me that first time, but he didn't. He went straight through. I like how Link does like a little sword flip, like when he's just like waiting to fight. It's a really nice character detail, I think. Am I supposed to try and throw him off more? Well, I can't really control the direction in which I throw him. Like, the game is kind of just doing it for me. So I am supposed to throw him off the edge more. So I should get on this side if I can. And he throws over his left shoulder. Okay. So I should try and get him over here. What? Punch him in the dick? Okay. I'm glad we could beat that, because that would have been sad to end stream being like, I'm just kind of tired. Oh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such strength? Punch him in the dick. No, that's Chaos Glacier. Oh, throw him by his dick. Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe. Save, not see. Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. Yeah, he always throws behind him, so it's not a good thing to walk toward him after a throw that doesn't get him completely off the platform. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It took me a while to figure that one out. I do wish that you could control the direction that you threw in with the joystick. You know, whether you want to throw left or right. But I'm not too upset by it. Wait, so what's the weapon? Where do I get it? Oh, it's through the other door? And you go, yeah, yeah. It took me a while to figure out that I should be trying to get closer to the edge. And specifically have it so he throws over left side. There it is. Okay, so what's the item for this dungeon? If I get the compass, I will throw myself. Thank you. I was like, I'm gonna yeet myself out the window. I wouldn't make it far though, because I am on the first floor right now. Okay, neat. Oh, so... But I need bows and I need arrows. I get 30, that's neat. And then I can waste them by missing. Whoa, don't land on me. That was scary. Anyway, I'm gonna save. Unlike batteries, arrows are included. That's cute. Anyway, I think I'm done for today. Bit tired. I'm glad that I could actually get in a full Twilight Princess stream, and again, Twilight Princess streams are going to be probably a little unpredictable in terms of how long they're going to be for the next couple of weeks, because, yeah. But that was fun! If there's a hero's bow, doesn't that mean there's also an average citizen's bow, and a villain's bow, and a peasant's bow? Wait, what? And a king's bow. The important thing is you survive the drop. We don't want to lose someone as precious as you, Penguin. Numpty, that's wholesome. Yeah, it's not like I'm like dying on the inside or anything. It's just like quite busy, that's it. But wholesome chat. We are wholesome chat. Sampleton, what was it that you said earlier? I said I wanted to screenshot. Shoot. It was pretty funny. Oh god, I'll have to... Damn. Sampleton, do you remember? Oh shoot. I should have screenshotted then and there. It should be... That's what I said. I've thought about the Tilted Earth TED Talk. Crouching Monkey, you are a fucking genius. You know what? You get paid. The redeem, I have thought about that before. Sampleton, I talked to you about this before, saying like one of the redeems should be like chat says nice things about each other in chat, or just like, because I don't want it to be like saying nice things about me. That's egocentric. But it's like, you know, especially, which would be hard though when there's like newcomers, but like for people who've been around, it's like a nice boost, and maybe it'll motivate newcomers to like hang around more, because nice people in chat, am I right? Right, everybody be so fucking nice, okay? There's someone new in the room, alright? I think it should be nice in general. No pressure, that's true, just like say nice things. Like today, I saw a really pretty daisy. That was nice. But yeah, and that one should only cost like 500 nuggies, you know what I mean? You can just say you're all as nice as... You can just say you all are nice as opposed to numpty is a G. Yeah. Demanding streamer. Yes. Or both. Yeah, say nice things. We're gonna have a emo only, like, just like how it's emo only, it's wholesome only chat. Okay, but yeah, anyway. For real, I think I'm done. I'm gonna write this down real quick. The Tilted Earth TED Talk. Also, I'm gonna remember to make my announcement right now, right after end stream, about how next... Oh... how next week we are gonna be having movie night in the Discord, which people should join so we can watch not happy movies, but Halloween movies. And Danilo? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but thank you so much for coming by, and I'm glad that you like. Hopefully maybe this can be an English learning stream too. Because we are a very smart bunch, despite pretending we are pea brains. We are indeed a very smart bunch. Thanks, Numpty, you did it for me. Okay, anyway, that's a lot of talking, but... So... Next stream will be tomorrow, 8:45 Eastern. Okami is back. Or, Okami never left, but back with Okami, as always, on Sundays. And... I'm gonna post about next week's movie night in the Discord right now, but thank you all again for coming by. I'm glad for fewer disc reading errors today. That was lovely. It'd be funny if there was one right now. What a way to end stream. But yeah, have a good rest of your day or night, whichever it is for everyone. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye! Ooh woo!